pull the chat up.
Life gathers around plants.
All right. Oh, look at all the people. Hey, guys. What's going on?
Oh, there we are, right here.
All right.
Okay. First order of business. If you see me turning and acting weird, it's because my neck, what do they call it? Like a cricket
In your neck?
I don't know what
It just like came on too.
Yeah, well, like I was like lifting weights earlier. Just like not seriously like really doing anything. I don't know what I did, but I can't even turn. I'm like,
Can you turn enough to get the broom on the live stream?
Not really. Where's that?
Adam.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Get the broom. It's
No, I got
busted.
it, I got it.
The
Here
busted
it is.
broom.
Maybe
on the live
it's
stream.
maybe my witch's broom.
What are we talking about?
Can you grab the broom so it's not
I got
sitting
it
on the
here.
screen?
Just put it here.
Yeah,
Whatever.
do with it.
Nothing. It's just
okay,
there.
it's over there now.
Yes.
Never mind.
It's my ride home. Okay.
What's going on? Hi, people. Hi, people.
Okay.
Girls fan, what's going on? Happy Friday. Oh, Tatiana Bradley is watching on my TV. Is it like a widescreen?
Oh.
Okay.
How do you look on the TV?
How do we look up there?
Oh, Holland. Is he Britannia? Hi from Holland.
Wanda said, Laura, you okay? She'll live.
I'm not allowed to complain. All day today I was just like, you know, like when you forget that you have like a pain or something, and I'm like, I do quick movements, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my neck, and then you're like, don't start. Like, I'm not allowed to say anything.
All right, so people are asking, what are we drinking? So we both made smoothies. Mine is a strawberry, banana, blueberry smoothie.
Mine's pineapple, peach, yogurt. I throw in is it Chobani? Chobani yogurt. Coconut. I threw in coconut yogurt and put coconut milk in. It's coconut milk. Is it? I think they say it's coconut water on there. Seriously,
What is wrong? I'm not even paying attention to you.
Okay. All right. So so that's what it is. If we had a question, like, why can't we find frozen food in the store anymore?
So
Is everybody making smoothies?
You know how the big thing was people like buying out toilet paper and paper towels and all that kind of stuff? Now it's frozen fruit. We can't find a bag of frozen fruit to save our lives. Like, no types of fruit. We've gone to like 3 different grocery stores, and that aisle is just, or at least that section of the frozen aisle is just gone. Like, why is there not the frozen fruit? Are you buying frozen fruit? I don't understand.
Somebody said, meanwhile, she's having a glass of wine, conscious mute.
Are we skipping? Are we skipping already? Hold on. Let me get the Wi-Fi's on. Let me turn the Wi-Fi on. See if that works.
Okay. All right. So let's see. It said Wanda wants to know, do we ever drink wine? Back in the day, but I haven't drank wine in years. Yeah, I'm not a drinker.
Partaken
I have not
of
partaken.
the fruit of the vine?
Not at all.
I partake every now and then.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Jay Way. Said y'all look good.
Thank you. You know. So what's in y'all's hair? I am happy to say that Curlsmith, the 2 new products that they have.
That I showed last
yes,
week, was it?
yeah, you had it in your hair in the live stream a couple weeks ago, and here it is again.
You guys remember when I held up the 2 bottles?
Yeah.
That we got.
The air dry cream and their jelly.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up. New favorite wash and go. But you guys will see the whole tutorial, the first things first water, all of that. That video's coming on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, we filmed that yesterday.
Yeah. It was a good time. You know, MADCURLS, vid, aesthetics.
Smoothie mania, I know. It is smoothie mania. It's what I do now.
And I did another toning session, like full like shampoo, conditioner, mask of the Fanola No Yellow. And I'm just loving what it's doing to my highlights. Like, they've never looked so good, I feel like.
And you told them brassy things down.
Yeah. Now, were mine brassy? Or was it you that just had the brass? Let's not throw me in your brassy orange boat, because I don't think I was in it.
I already said, what am I allowed to be happy?
Oh,
okay. That's doggy. Can't have any cheerful noises around here.
Can you guys do a video on toning? So we keep toying with this idea. The thing is, though, is that the products are like messy, and like we have to wear gloves, and I don't know where we should do them at, because say we did like a shower scene, the curtain would have to be a little bit open, and I'm afraid like it's gonna like splatter out. Not so much with me, a little bit with you, because when you get like down into products, things start flying everywhere. And so I was like, I don't know.
I know, like it's so
Just
simple
purple and blue flying.
to do. And before when I screwed on the smoothie, it just popped up and went everywhere. I don't know what happened.
And I'm like, you know, because even though you did it the other day, I saw you came out. I'm like, did you tone your hair? Because I'm like, your hands look dyed, and like they don't look dyed anymore.
Yeah,
And
I told you that.
I was like, where were your gloves? And you were like, I'm not going to be wasting gloves.
I know. I
doing
know. We
that,
can't waste
so.
gloves anymore because a couple of weeks ago when they had me all scared, they said wear gloves. So I did. I saw the necessity of it. I think when my nails were a little bit longer, but now that they're nubs again, you know, that's the worst part. Your skin will get clean, but it stays under your nails.
Yeah, under your nails. Yeah.
I don't have nails, so that's okay. When
Yeah.
somebody said it was her first live, her name was India. Where'd it go?
Where'd
So
she go?
fast.
First live?
Where was it? I just saw it.
If it's your first live, come through again. We lost the comment.
I think her name was India. I saw the name.
Oh, here it is. India McKinney.
Yep.
First time on one of your lives. So excited to be here. So excited to have you. Welcome.
Welcome, MADCURLS fam. It's also our big MADCURLS fam.
Welcome. Welcome the new people. Sandy Sparkle, hi Taylor. Congrats, your hair is back. It looks great and long. Yes, amen. Amen. Thank you. I should throw a party because it was looking busted.
Oh, okay.
2019.
Somebody else came out of the darkness and into the marvelous light, or were you never in the marvelous light? Okay. Anyway, it's Melissa. Is it Broughton?
Where are we?
If you want us to pronounce your name right, please phonetically spell it right here. Melissa. Is it
Oh, hey.
Broughton maybe?
Welcome.
Right. Okay. Very good.
I know the Fanola is pricey, and it seems like the stuff that's pricey is just it
It
works.
is.
Like,
Hold
the
on.
curl-
We got one more shout out. Wanda, is it Wanda Shelton? Sorry I missed last week live. This is my second live.
Hi. Like the Curlsmith vitamins they're not the cheapest vitamins on the market, but they work the best that we've tried, in my opinion. So like I'm willing to drop the coin on it. The Fanola really got my highlights and the health of my hair together. So I'm willing to spend the coin on those toning
To keep
products
it up in the future, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I would really be willing to do that.
Yeah. Yes, Hair Girl Pam, another day, another live, right?
Another day, another live stream. So we didn't know the best way to let you guys know. We thought about making a YouTube video and then we didn't, but we ended up posting it on our MADCURLS Instagram. We put it on the YouTube community page. Are you guys aware of the YouTube community page? It's like attached to our YouTube channel, and it's like, and we like can just make like posts there when we just want to like say something to you. We
I
have
wasn't
a community
for the
page.
longest aware of a YouTube community page because the device that I always use is my iPad, and I don't think it shows up on the iPad. I think it definitely shows up on the phone because one day I realized it by my phone. I don't know if it shows up on all devices.
Okay.
Who sees it? Who doesn't see it?
But we to keep up with us besides on YouTube, like videos, when we post videos or like our live streams, which are once a week, we do post on the community page, just telling you guys things here and there. Definitely on our Instagram. We have a MADCURLS Facebook page. But we are doing a Zoom meet and greet, and Zoom is different than doing just like a live stream like this because we're gonna be able to see you guys too, which I'm like super excited about.
Yeah.
So people are like, I'll just like wait for someone said like, I'll wait until like it's on YouTube or whatever. I'm like, no, it's totally different.
Yeah,
like
it's not gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not gonna be on YouTube. I know people can record the Zoom meets and post them, but we're not gonna do that just because it's other people's faces too, and that's like a whole different kind of ball game. So what happens on the MADCURLS Zoom stays on the MADCURLS Zoom. But
God knows what will happen.
yes, right? Seriously.
Hold on, I just want to say something. Mrs. Moore said, LoriAnne, how does the yogurt taste in your smoothie? It tastes great. You said I'm getting better at my smoothie game.
Yes.
Because you said I couldn't just like keep it normally. I couldn't. I just wanted like more flavor. And I think because we started running out of like the frozen fruit in the grocery store, so I started getting I had to make adjustments. So yesterday you're like, that is so much yogurt, but I did. And I started switching the swatches. So I got like peach flavor, and I got banana flavor, and I got vanilla. This is vanilla in here tonight, mixed with coconut. But yeah, it's great. I love it.
And we have somebody else new. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Stacy Watson. Hi, welcome to your first live stream. But yeah, MADCURLS Zoom. We did put the link to the we made it a Eventbrite event. We did put the link in the description box and in the the comments on this video. So for this, there's only 25 spots, which I said we have like thousands of subscribers and we're only doing 25 people. I'm like, it's about to be crazy. I was like, because the tickets go on sale tomorrow, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I really feel like they're gonna go.
Something that like we've never done before.
We've never done it, so
we don't know how it goes.
We want to try it,
and we want to have like
a small group of people.
Not so much one-on-one, because it won't be like one-on-one, but it will be kind of one-on-one, because we only wanted to kind of like do it like, and if it goes off big and you guys really like it, then okay, that'll be like one session, and then we'll start like doing it, maybe
we'll do it
again times a week, or once a week or whatever. But we felt like, let's just see what we can handle. First we were gonna do just 10. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
I'm like, I was like, let's try to do at least like 20, 25. So that's what we picked. We decided on 20, 25, and the thing is that like you'll see us and we'll be able to see your face, and so I'm really excited about that to meet.
So wear your ball gowns.
Wear your ball gowns. Have your best hairdos.
I said from bathrobes to ball gowns.
From bathrobes to ball gowns. Yeah. So there is that. We just wanted to mention that we did post post the link to that on our different social medias, and those tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Because YouTube is being affected with our revenue as well as every other industry out here because of this virus. So we could not believe it. We were like, we could not believe it. It was almost like tearful, like we could not believe it.
Yeah, you took to your deathbed.
Yeah, I really did, and I couldn't get past it. And then I said, we've got to do something. We have to switch it up. We have got to do something to bring in revenue. So I think it's a great idea, because it's not just like opening up the donation thing. It's like you guys are getting something just as well as we are.
Yeah.
So I said,
and I said if it goes over big, like going forward, we can do like themed ones, like have like a deep conditioning like Zoom meet, and like we could all sit on there and like do a deep conditioner together. So this is just the first one. We want to test it out, and so we're gonna see who the first 25 people are to kind of test out the Zoom with us. And I'm anticipating it's gonna go fabulous.
I know. So it starts. Ticket sales go on
tomorrow,
at 12 o'clock. So like, I hope we see familiar faces that we deal with like on live.
Yeah.
And,
but I'm excited to meet just any Mad Curls fam, anybody that supports us, even if they've never commented or whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm watching your videos. Like, I'm excited to really meet anybody. So, yay.
Yeah. Who would be intimidated by a format like that? Anybody? We both win, right, Sarah? Dunn? Get the Manny. Lovely art set. An awesome idea. Oh, thanks guys for supporting it. We thought it was. I felt like we had to do something because we definitely want to stay on YouTube during this time. But I Googled it. I'm like, what in the world? And they said no. Even like we're like a very small channel, but even the biggest channels out there, the ones that have like millions of subscribers, they are feeling the hurt really, really bad. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's anything to do with the algorithm. I think maybe because you get your revenue from advertising, and I think advertisers aren't paying for space anymore because they can't afford it because of what's going on. So that's the only thing I can surmise during this time. Hoping, because we are getting more views than ever.
Yeah, and I think everybody thought like, woohoo, everyone's quarantined, like we're gonna be able to
really thought that.
People gonna be sitting down watching YouTube, like everybody thought that, but I don't know, something's like funky with the advertising now.
I think we are getting
views. We're actually like totally up views and subscribers, and so I don't know, but yeah. Oh, Kaimani, you got your Curl Smith package of like your vitamins? Yay!
Who did?
Kaimani.
Oh, okay.
I got Heavenly Flow. I'm a new subscriber. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
Let me see. I know Angela said nobody's out buying. They're all home. I know, but yet I'm seeing like posts on Facebook where people are like, I'm gonna come out of this quarantine looking like this, and because people are just, I saw like a walk-in peacock. People are just buying everything. Packages are coming to the door daily. It was funny when I read the post.
Do you have a code? No, we don't have a code for Curlsmith. I don't think they do. Not I think. I know they don't do. At least right now, affiliate codes.
Oh, did she? She said she tagged us in her Curlsmith package. Okay. Let's see.
Ulta has no vitamins. Are they out?
Wow.
Guys, is there a discount code for Curlsmith? Oh, the people are saying Curls 15. Speaking of curls, I was like, promoting our last week live stream because we did not release it until Sunday because YouTube is doing weird stuff with processing, so it's taking longer to process videos, and so it didn't finish processing until Sunday, which the same thing might happen with this live stream. Like once it goes live, once we're done with the live stream, like we're not going to release it. Hopefully we can release it tomorrow, and then you guys can watch the playback
I think those that were on the live last week, we explained that too.
Yeah.
But there were some that
People
weren't on
were
the
like,
live.
"Where's the live?"
Yeah, those
stream?
that
I'm
weren't
like,
on the
"It's
live.
coming."
Yeah, they were like, "Where's the live stream?" Because
Yeah.
you're so used to us doing live on Friday night, and then you're able to have the luxury of seeing it on Saturdays.
Watching it back.
Yeah. But that didn't happen last week. It didn't happen as quick as we wanted it to because they just didn't finish processing. And I think the question was asked to me, do they, what is it? What's that word that I'm looking for? Censor it. Are they censoring it? And I'm like, it's not so much that censor. I don't know what processing is, but because they are low in staff, because they actually manually go in and kind of, I guess, moderate
Yeah, they
a
want
little
to.
bit.
Yeah, they want to make sure you're not saying anything you shouldn't be saying, whether it's kid friendly or not kid friendly. So like,
Right.
yeah, and I mean our videos are long, so it takes a while. Like I think,
Yeah.
definitely more stuff is manual. I guess.
And they don't have the bodies to do that.
Yeah.
On YouTube
But I was
because of
saying
the
all
virus.
that to say, someone commented, did we talk about the curls drama? So what happened with the curls? I think there was like an 18th birthday sale or something like that, and the site crashed, and people were freaking out. Did anybody? That's actually a
Curls?
really good sale, because some of the curls products, like their gel, is like probably like $18 by itself. So to have a kit full of products for $18 is actually a really good sale. And I guess was anybody a part of that sale? What's the tea on that?
So there is a curls code, curls 15, somebody curls and curls that I ordered my curls with vitamins from their website and used the code you said.
Cool beans.
Yeah, I'm really curious to know who's using them, who's been using them like the longest, and have you seen the results that we've seen? So I can't wait to hear how you guys' results are.
What was in the birthday box? Oh, Caramel Sugar said that was not drama. It was a technical difficulty, which happens with
Okay.
technology.
Who said that?
Caramel Sugar. It wasn't tea. It was a
Okay.
technical difficulty. And I saw Veronica ask, "Are we growing out our highlights? Will we get them done again?" I'm definitely growing mine out. Girl, what are you doing with yours?
I think I'm growing out the orange ones, and it all kind of goes with the flow. When they're all out, then I'll kind of redecide what I'm going to do. But right now, yeah. Who said that? Somebody said the other day that they were going to be honest. They were going to give me their constructive criticism or something. They liked me with darker hair. I looked younger. It took 10 years off of my life.
They said,
Remember, I used to say I thought it always made me look older.
You used to say dark hair put 10 years on your life,
Yeah.
and she was like, just to let you know, dark hair takes 10 years off your life.
Yeah.
And she said she felt like I was a subscriber. She should be able to tell us that. And I'm like, girl, cool.
So
Like-
Curly Ann said, LoriAnne, I'm on my third box. Okay, so that would be 3 months in, and they said give it at least 3 months. Do you see any sort of results yet? That's Curly Ann right there. Oh, okay. Let's see. We have Modesto Silva. He said, "Hi, MADCURLS fam. I've been binge watching older lives, and I'm excited for my first live. LOL. Hi."
Naturally, Natalie said I wanted to buy the curls box, but when I tried, the site crashed, and I took it as a sign I need to stop spending my money. Love it. Vanessa Bristol, I haven't used Jessie Curl in a while, but when I was cleaning out my shelf and I saw it, I did not put it in the box to go
Right.
out into the porch
Yeah.
area. I didn't move it from the shelf to the box yet.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was like, what is it? The shelf, the bins, then the box. I moved it to the bin. The box is out on the porch for like the products that are like the next batch of like mystery boxes if we're gonna do that, or giveaways, whatever. But I kept it in the room still, but I haven't used it. You know, I love the Spiralicious, so I haven't used it in a while.
Eva Bright said, I like the curls with vitamins. My hair feels stronger.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I started feeling. Less shedding, definitely.
Sarah, I love Jessie Curl too. The what's that? It's like that tropical. Is it the tropical scent or like the island? The island fantasy, I think is. It smells so good.
We have that one, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yep.
Jessie Curl. Okay, so Melissa said she's been growing her highlights out for 2 years. I can't wait for my hair to go back to black. Yeah, I know. You can kind of like, you can see it just when I think like it's like really progressing, and then I look and it's just, it still looks very, I mean, it's still very, very highlighted, but maybe it's not as brassy. But as I'm looking at my iPad right now, I'm seeing there's still, where's that section, right? There's a section here. Whatever, I don't know, I see something.
Over here.
Yeah, see how it's still very orange here?
Girl, because I think it's just the warmness of
This
the
room?
room. Yeah,
This room? Okay.
is very warm because like when we wanted to do our live stream a couple weeks like last week, doing our makeup on live with you guys, this is the only place where the Wi-Fi seems to work, and I'm like, we can't do our makeup down here because it's so warm in the room. You're not gonna get like the right color. Everything's gonna look orange or red down here that we put on. So I was like, this doesn't make any sense. So I think it's the room. Because you're upstairs against the ring light,
they look a little bit more ashy,
yeah,
right?
they're definitely ashier. Even my hair looks pretty warm down here, and it's not this warm, so I think it's the wood in the room.
So we got some Honey's Handmade
Hi,
users
Sharon D.
in the
Johnson.
room.
Hi.
So is it caramel or caramel? How do you guys say it? Anyway, caramel mocha 22. I bought the sweet potato co-wash. Love that. From Honey's Handmade. It's only $7 each. Oh, okay. And who else said something about Honey's?
Sharon Johnson got me hooked on Yogi tea in 2018,
Yeah.
and I just stocked up again the other day on the stress relief one. I think you said the stress relief one, the honey and lavender.
Yeah.
And I saw it the other day. I was like, I need more of this. I just love that tea. It's so good. Yogi tea.
Yes,
So good.
stronger nails too. Less noticeable. Have been noticeable in my nails, stronger and less.
See, someone mentioned
healing.
that, TaylorAnne, you painted your nails. Yeah, because my nails are growing. So it definitely affects the nails. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah, you do have some.
And then I saw somebody say their hair grew like 3 inches or something. There it is, Vernice.
Wow.
I used Curlsmith Vitamin since January. Hair has grown about 3 inches.
Well, yeah, because I was
So-
thinking today when I was doing my hair and I was picking it out and how full it is, and I was thinking about the time when we were doing, I think, the last video for December, and we were sitting in those 2 chairs, the Christmas tree was behind us, and my hair was pretty short at that point. And I'm like, I've definitely gotten length and more volume. Definitely, since
Yeah.
that video.
And then, like, it's not, like, again, like, always about, like, growing your hair, even though, like, if you want inches, you want inches. And
Right.
the vitamins definitely do that, but it also helps with, like, retention, because it stops the
Yes.
shedding, and it
Absolutely.
definitely helps the overall
Yeah.
health of your hair, which I feel like Nature's Bounty didn't do. Because there was definitely a missing, there's something different between the Nature's Bounty
Yep.
and the Curlsmith vitamins, and that's why we've switched over.
So now they're not in Ulta. She's saying they're sold out or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I thought I heard that earlier. They were saying that they couldn't get it in Ulta. Is it in Ulta?
Hey, Tay, what ring are you wearing? All my rings are from Forever 21, so they come in like little, what are those things? The little like kits that have like a million other like rings on them. So, yeah, they're just from Forever 21. My rings are typically from Forever 21.
Okay.
Hi, Motiwa.
I'm
Hey,
sensitive to
girl.
coconut oil, so I have to read the labels. Sharon Johnson said, woohoo, glad you're a tea lover. I know you were obsessed with that tea for a while.
I was, yeah, the stress relief tea, and like I think Spencer saw it, and he's like, you know, like it's not doing anything, right? I'm like, I don't care. Like it might be all in my head, but it makes me feel good. Like I love it. The way it
Did
smells.
you feel it in your head?
No, I felt like it really did like calm my
I can't conversate
nerves.
naturally tonight because I can't turn my head. The rose I just stepped into the room.
What should she do? Should she
Earlier.
put like an ice pack on it?
Yeah, do I need
and
heat
icy
or
hot?
ice?
What
Any
does she
nurses
need?
in the room?
Because I
I
can't.
didn't have time to read it because I had to ride around town to dry my hair before live tonight. So, and I forgot my phone. I was rushing downstairs and I forgot my jacket and my phone. I'm just like, I am not running back upstairs. But I was gonna sit in the car and Google it. What do I do for my neck? Do I put on ice or heat? I never know.
It does look like a wedding band. You are very right. It does. I wouldn't mind one though that looks like a big one like this. I think I like.
Yeah, it's nice.
From you,
Cool.
but,
Yeah.
But should I move it to another
No,
ring?
girl, you do
To the
you.
middle. I'm not. I always wear it on that finger. Do you have a heat pad?
Will you? Oh, you know what? No, I don't. I used to. Then when it finally went, I was forever like sleeping on those. Then when it finally went the last time, I never replaced it. But
Lovely
I
Art
would
said
need
heat. Who wants ice? Just sit there with a cold ice pack on your neck.
I know, but sometimes like it just, like when you used to be in school and you sprain your ankle or something on the basketball court or something, they'd send you to the nurse's office and they put on that block of ice. So is it ice that I need, or I would do it?
Hot water bottle?
Yeah, see, hot water bottle is like comfort.
Yeah.
But would it really do anything? I'm talking about like I want the pain to go
I
away.
said, should she like work it out? Like, so the fact that she can't turn her head this way, like force your head to go that way. Is it
That
like,
makes no sense.
Is it like, girl? No, it's like when you have like a sore muscle when you first work out. Like you gotta work it out. Like, do you gotta like keep like turning your neck and like work your neck out? Is that what you have to do?
I don't.
Girl, I can take your neck and like try to crack it for you.
No, thank you.
All right, let me know.
All right, oh, this is out. All right, so is it heat or ice?
Oh, someone said, LoriAnne, heat up your hot hat and use that, or hot head.
Oh, and put that.
That
there?
was a good idea.
What
You put it
about
there?
cute little ducky ice pack you got me for Christmas, and I said, I wonder if I could put hot water in that.
I don't think so because when the ice turns to water, it starts leaking out the top. So that's
You sure? Maybe because it's on its side?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, but it's definitely heat I would need.
Oh, we're thanking somebody for the welcome. Are you new? Maybe somebody new.
Yeah.
Did we miss it talking about your neck?
I know. And this is why you said do not talk about my neck tonight.
Yeah. Is it Zamara? Zamara Ferreira?
Can you spell it phonetically? Heating
Heating
pad.
Ibuprofen. I asked you that. I said, did you take ibuprofen?
Okay, so heating pads. All right, so it's definitely heat.
Zoe, nothing I say ever makes sense. That makes no sense. It could, because, like, you know, like when you work out and you pull a muscle, you gotta, like, work the muscle out.
Who says that makes no sense?
That's what you said. You said that makes no sense.
It doesn't. Oh, heat and gently stretch. Operative word being gently. I'm yanking my head to and fro. Heat. Okay.
What snacks are you guys eating tonight? My snack of the night is popcorn and raisins again.
And I have over here, if I want to snack, I love these. So does Doggy. But he's not down here, thank goodness, because as soon as he hears the bag, he goes
He
berserk.
comes running.
My chow mein crunchy noodles.
Oh, it's Komara. Hi, Komara. I hope I remember that.
We won't.
Whose name couldn't I remember for the
We
longest?
won't remember it.
So a song.
No, also, yeah, that one.
I kept
and also
pronouncing it wrong.
Chocolate pina or something.
Chocolate Pina.
Yeah.
She's here.
Is
I
she
saw
here?
her. I did see her.
Did we pronounce it right? I don't
Is
know.
it chocolate pina?
Okay, Lisa Powell said TGIN has a new rose line at Ulta.
Ooh,
How do you guys know these things? Because everything is shut down. So are you seeing this stuff online, knowing that it's at Ulta?
Pasta with tomatoes, spinach, and olives. That sounds really good.
Where can I find the Finola No Yellow? Is it a system? Where can they find it?
Definitely their website. Does anybody know it's sold anywhere else?
Is
Okay.
it? I don't know.
Is it sold
They
at Ulta?
sent it to us, and it's funny how they found us. I don't know how they found us because at the time, I kept
Uncle
Googling.
Sam was listening.
Yeah, I kept Googling everything about. I was doing DIYs, food coloring. You know, I was using the Mixed Chicks conditioner from years ago because it was Snow White, and I would put the food coloring in and stir it up and mix it up. Oh my gosh, I was doing everything, but I kept Googling how to get rid of brassy highlights. How to get maybe that's somehow, some way. It drew my request to their website or something. I don't know. But next thing I knew, they asked, did we want to try it? And I couldn't believe it. I said, oh my gosh. At that point, I had already gotten the Matrix one. And I was trying that, but nothing worked like the Finola did.
Maybe I would just get it. Can you get it from their website? Oh, it's on Amazon, it looks like.
Okay. Okay, electric heating pad.
Finola No Yellow. Yeah, there's one on Amazon.
Okay, she's new. Who else is new? She's excited. The Komara. Yes, I'm new. Hello.
No Yellow.
You told us guys last week.
Definitely their website. Seeing it Walmart. Is that Walmart? No way.
Sheila Roy pasta with tomatoes, spinach, and olives. Ooh, who's doing that? Stephanie Bell. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just buy it from their website. Everything else looks like sketch. I don't know.
Really?
To me. Yeah, I probably wouldn't get it from Walmart. Online.
Yeah.
Because the packaging's looking different. I know our like it's in white packaging. Our packaging is in purple or blue packaging.
Right.
So I would just buy it from their website.
Yeah, so I did the blue one. You do the purple one.
Yeah.
I did the blue because mine was leaning towards orange, and you did the purple because you had highlights that were ashy at one time but needed to be re-ashed, basically. And mine were just completely orange, so it pulled that orange out as best it could. But it's definitely temporary. I would say maybe about a week. Somebody asked, I think earlier, how often do you do it? I do it once a week. If I wash my hair twice a week, I will, unless I'm testing a brand or a line or something. I have to do the shampoo and the conditioner, so I can't. But
So what products do we have in our hair today? I'll probably have to say it all night because new people come into the room. But we have the new Curlsmith products in our hair. The I'm sorry. Yeah, the new Curlsmith products. The air dry cream, which is their new leave-in, part of their scalp recipe line, and their jelly. What is it? The Hydroflex jelly. And we did a review on it. It's coming on Sunday. But yeah, these are the results from that day 2.
Yeah, they made the new products for their line, for their treatment line. Because they have a moisture line, which is in the orange packaging, I say, and then the treatment line is the blue one, and these are brand new products for their treatment line.
KJ, I agree. Thank you so much. You said gorgeous. Like, I'm so like shook. I'm adding this to my list now of wash and goes, and I just love it. I love a good leave-in and gel. Like, leave-in gel, boom, put it in, go.
Yeah,
I love that.
so excited yesterday with the results.
I was like, oh my gosh, like I love this. It's definition, it brings it down, it's light, there's volume. It's a perfect wash and go. It really is. It's my favorite Curlsmith wash and go so far. Love these products. Love their entire scalp recipe line. That's my favorite line that they have. I love the whole line. And this is a full scalp recipe day. So we both did the primer, shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, went in with the leave-in, went in with the gel. So it's like a full Curlsmith day, day 2.
Well, they're telling me how they. All right. So Michaela said your NSA agent put in a good word, LoriAnne. What is an NSA? Agent?
What happened?
Maybe I asked a question. How are they finding this out? This Finola company, and then someone said they.
What's an NSA agent?
They get emails. Okay. Just from somebody Googling their. It was like it was a topic. It wasn't like I was Googling them. It was just a topic, how to get rid of brassy highlights. And then all of a sudden we got an email, would we like to try? Did you get it or did the MADCURLS email get it?
MADCURLS Instagram.
MADCURLS, right, okay. Yeah, because we both got a box.
Girls, we have a Sunday video to look forward to after church. Yeah. Yes. Those of you who were like attending church in person, is your church online now? I know a lot of churches are doing that. Move their services online. Are you guys watching church online? Camille Rose phone. When will you review it?
I know, right?
Girl.
Oh my gosh, we got so much backup. It's still here. It's in the queue. How did we get sidetracked?
I don't know because we decided to do Curlsmith first, but
right.
Yeah, that's coming.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm dragging my feet on it the way you were dragging yours on Suave. Not because I don't like Camille Rose, but just because I know a foam is about to be busted in my hair, and
Give
me something, y'all, that I can make this look good. I don't know. I just feel like it's just gonna be. I need products that do something for my bangs, and I just feel like my hair is gonna be very light, just all over the place, and my bangs aren't gonna be this side. It's gonna be busted. So, should I use a leave-in? What can I do to make this wash and go look good with this foam?
Then if you think that, just put like a little leave-in in. Yeah, I saw somebody say
I'm anticipating
Curl
bussedness.
Mix has their fresh line out. I saw that today. It's all facial stuff. It's a facial wash, cucumber, and something else. A little cream, I think. What else did I see in that line today? The Curl Mix, the new fresh line this month.
I don't know. You had mentioned something about a mask. Did you say mask?
Yes,
Face
I did
mask?
say mask. Yeah.
Caramel Sugar said use foam and gel with a leave-in. Is that a lot of product?
Foam.
So I would put a leave-in, then put a gel, then put the foam. Does that give like a good accurate?
Why would you put a foam on top of a gel? Maybe the foam and then maybe
a foam then the gel.
I don't know. That's a lot. I would do a leave-in of sorts, maybe, and a foam, maybe. I don't know. I don't have to do anything.
Cucumber and mint. Ooh.
Yeah, cucumber and mint. Did you get it, Bernice?
Why not at Curl Maker after the foam? So use the foam as a leave-in?
Oh.
Are foams meant to be used by themselves, or should I do like a leave-in and then the foam? I think for me, I'm just concerned about the hold, that my curls are gonna like frazzle all over the place.
I like foams for their lightness, so I wouldn't try to put anything.
You can always rock a foam. That that just goes to show our hair is different.
Yeah.
Even though it may look the same, just like different lengths. Our hair is definitely different. Your hair takes to just a foam by itself, and mine doesn't always.
And that's what did I come on live with it one week, or did I have it in a video? I think I had it. The video that we did. What video did we put out? It was a talk through sort of last week, and I think I had that in my hair.
We put it out?
Yeah, I had it in my hair. It was a talk through video. What did we talk through last week?
Was it our one and done favorites?
Could be. Yes, I think it was. And even though I said that it was brand new in my stash. I think I held it up in the video and I said that definitely, I said this is what's in my hair now, and it's definitely come to the top of my list. Somebody said, Tad just got me some popcorn and dates.
Yum.
Latoya at Malachi.
I said we could do the video as kind of like just like a wash and go video, like we each do our own thing, but you said you wanted to do like pink aesthetic and like give the foam its own shine. So basically like you're slapping the foam in your
because
hair.
you want to do with what you want to. I do the foam and you were gonna do.
Oh, like I would like try something else, and you were like,
no, because you wouldn't allow me to do that with that suave bussedness. So
But your hair came out really cute as well.
cute. Leave and then foam, Lisa Powell said, so it won't be so dry.
Melissa said every time I watch your videos, I end up buying the product you review. Which products have you bought? Anything good?
I know. What have you guys been getting lately?
Yeah.
Anybody? I mean, not just like natural hair products, but just anything. What has anybody been buying while we've all been sitting home?
I just bought the e.l.f. What is it, like that primer? That's kind of like the Tatcha one. It's like, it's not putty. Is it putty?
It's no. It's like
it's like that. Oh, it's like the best primer ever.
Yeah. It's
What is it?
It's not
e.l.f. It's let me see, e.l.f. primer. It comes. Oh, it is putty. It is called putty.
Okay.
Putty primer. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tatcha
Poreless
made
putty primer.
Yeah.
Love it. Literally flawless base.
Yeah, but I think then Tatcha just came out with a new one that's more liquidy. That was the original one that Tatcha made, and I used to love it. I think I have it on tonight, just simply because you've been talking about the e.l.f. one so much, and I just kind of wanted
You put the Tatcha one on?
Yeah.
Oh. That's cute. Flawless base.
Okay. No, has anybody tried, Modesto Silva wants to know, have you tried Natural Club? The
Natural Club? Yeah, no, we've heard of them.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, nope. We haven't tried them. Deep conditioners, all hair stuff, deep conditioners and leave-ins.
Okay, I have skincare stuff in my Sephora cart. What kind? Caramelized sugar. Are you taking advantage of the VIB sale or the Sephora spring sale?
Purchased the new.
That's why their shirt says MADCURLS made me do it, right?
I purchased the new Fenty cream bronzer and blush in Charlotte Tilbury powder from Sephora.
Oh,
Ooh,
I saw
I
that.
saw the new Fenty stuff. I was looking at it. I saw someone do a little makeup tutorial on it on Instagram, and she did a great job. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I want it now. Even though I don't like cream products like that, I really don't. I feel like make my face shiny. But
nope, I stuck to my guns,
kinda
even
want
though y'all started making me second guess myself. I think after the live last week when I told you guys about my car, then I started seeing people were like, that was outrageous, that was crazy, I should just go on and get a new car and all that. And then I started second guessing myself, even though I had already told the man to go ahead, and then I told him not to. But then when I rethought it, when I started seeing that I had to get a second opinion and to go find a person that just specializes in transmissions and all that, I just said, I am not riding all around town. I mean, this social distancing is difficult enough going to a grocery store. I am not going all around looking for a transmission specialist.
Yeah.
Because even in my heyday, in a good day, when the world is opened up, I wouldn't even know where to begin. So I said, now that it's like this, I'm not doing all of that.
it's too much.
So I rethought it again, and I looked up Jeeps, because that's what I like to drive, and outrageous. Like, even if I wanted, like, mine is a 2009, even if I wanted, like, updated a little bit, 2012, whatever, I mean, them things were like at $20,000. My car is in mint condition, and
Besides the transmission.
besides the transmission, but now it's okay. And I just couldn't, because I said now the insurance would go up because it would be a newer car. I said, then now I have the monthly payments, my car is completely paid off. So I said, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So so I did it. So I called them back up and I said, go on and fix it. I just got it back today. And even though it was ready maybe 2 days ago, but yeah, $5,900. Of course, they found one more thing down in the front somewhere. I don't know, some rear wheel axle or something. But
Whatever that means.
yeah, but yeah, no, it was to me cost efficient to do that because it is paid off, and I didn't want to bring on any new bills.
Yeah.
And plus, the way it is now in the world, like either if I made that decision the Jeep would be gone, and now I'd have to get a car. So the way you get a car nowadays is you do it online. I started looking, and they tell the make, the model, the year, how much mileage, and they said next year will be 2.2. They'll be out front with my new car. Like, no way! Like, I would need to test drive and all that. So I don't like the way you can buy a car nowadays online. That's too much. I would never trust that. At least not now. But so no, it's back in the driveway.
Hi, Xavier. So Melody, WST, decided to start my natural hair transition. Need a break from heat. My scalp is so dry and flaky. Not sure what products to start with. I would definitely start with a good deep conditioner for sure. What do you guys think? Where should she start?
Yeah,
what are some good products to start with?
What's the
She said she wants to start her natural hair transition. Need a break from heat. My scalp is so dry and flaky. Not sure what products to start with. Ooh, definitely a deep conditioner. You guys know the first deep conditioner that always comes to my mind is the Meech one. And Meech actually just has a good line of products anyway. So if your way to style your hair was heat, and now you're not doing heat anymore, like you're gonna need a new way to kind of style your hair.
Yeah. Lovely art. It's a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
So those of you who transitioned that way, from using heat to not using heat, how did you style your hair? If your only way was using heat to your hair and then you stopped using heat, what did you do? How did you start styling first? Because for me, I never used heat. That's not how I transitioned. I transitioned from, what is it, a relaxer? But my hair, I had a relaxer just to kind of relax my curls, but I still basically was wash and going them, but they were just like stringy.
Yeah, it wasn't like the actual texture. It was like more like a texturizer, you know how because I don't know, it's just been my experience. Has there been any other type 3 experience where no matter how many relaxers you used to put in your hair during your lifetime, it never got bone straight? My hair never got bone straight. Maybe the first day, it was like hard, almost like fake doll hair, you know, like around the edges and like if you slicked it back. But then by day 2 or 3, it started getting softer and softer. By the time it got softer, then you start seeing your original curl pattern trying to peek through. So my hair always had some sort of a curl pattern to it, even with the relaxer in it. And I relaxed my hair for well over 20 years, and I never could get rid of the curl pattern.
Yeah.
So,
So we transitioned from relaxers, but our hair was, well, not you. You used heat. What did you do? Yeah, because you always used heat. You relaxed your hair and then you would wrap it and stuff. You used heat. So when you stopped that, did you just start putting products in? And we never did twist outs. We never did braid outs. Never did any of that. We just put product in our hair and let it do its thing. So we basically have been wash and going from the start.
Yeah, because when we got into the natural community, and like, for instance, like Miss Jessie's made a cream called the transitioning cream. And so then at that point I knew what the word transitioning meant, and I'm like, isn't that like weird that I transitioned without a transitioning cream? Transitioning just means your hair has 2 different textures. So as I said, I never really lost my curl pattern, but yet at the ends, you know how the ends get pointy like when you're transitioning? So like your like the roots, that's when you know you need another relaxer. So you would start seeing the roots curl up, but then the ends would be pointy because that's where the relaxer is kind of like, that's the oldest relaxer. Those are like the pointy ends, and then your roots are your natural hair.
Yeah.
So I think I didn't even know that I looked a hot mess. You know, I probably did. Let me find a picture because I think I did. And I didn't even know. I'm glad I didn't know.
We didn't know. We seriously did not know. We walked around with transitioned hair, like not bothered. So that's what when I see people like coming up, people, oh, she needs to cut her ends. Like, leave her alone. Like, if she don't want to cut her ends, she don't have to cut her ends. I didn't cut my ends. I don't know where my ends went, to be honest. They just fell out. I don't know where my ends went because from 2010, I didn't get a haircut from 2010 until like 2017. It was 2017. I don't know where my hair went. I don't know where it went, but it was completely like, it was like straight. It wasn't this. You know, let me find pictures too. Girl. Find some pictures.
I know.
And I completely transitioned my hair. It took about 3 or 4 years. They probably broke off. They probably did because I didn't cut them off. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, but you saw the progression of it. Yeah. You saw like when it was kind of like relaxed. So
Lovely Archie did. Beauty by Gabby. Yeah, that's who I had in mind. People were always coming for her like, cut your ends. And she was not bothered until she wanted to cut her ends. And when she did, like, her hair was like fabulous. Like, but she waited till she wanted to. I think she had a goal. She said like 3 years or whatever. She she wasn't doing it. She was not bothered, and she cut them when she was ready. Oh my! Was that like day one?
That
of
was
transition?
the last day. No, that was the last day I did. I think I'd already transitioned the day before, or started trying to wear my hair natural. But then the next day there was a big, huge church picnic, and I just did not want to. I wasn't ready to reveal my natural hair because it just kind of like nobody really kind of like knew natural hair yet, and the churchy community. So it's just like I can't just be coming with like all this like.
What year was that? Oh, that was 2012.
That was 2012.
That was
yeah.
2012.
But let me see. Yeah, so that was until I went back to the relaxed look for that picnic.
But yeah, all I ever did was just put product in my hair and let it do its thing. I didn't even think about it. I just stopped getting relaxers, and then that was that. Oh my gosh, you guys are about to judge me. Oh my God. It's pictures.
What do you? Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to see what's the
Okay.
least. What's the least
Is this
horrible?
it?
What's the least
Yeah,
embarrassing?
okay. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. So I really
These
seriously.
are my high school years.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
so
yeah.
okay, who's
All
going
right,
first?
you go first.
Okay. So this was my hair transitioning. Like crinkle, crinkle, straight. That was my hair transitioning. And I would wear my hair like this every day and not be bothered. Every day. And that's how I wore my hair for years. And then like over the years, the months, my curl pattern would kind of be getting tighter. But I would just wash and go my hair every day, slap some gel in it. I think at the time I was using LA Looks gel,
Okay.
the yellow one. Put some gel in it, and I think some Garnier Fructis product, and that was it.
Yeah. I don't know what I put in my hair, but you could see like the puffiness underneath the root. Like, all right, you always hold it up good. So hold that up. So that was me. Just I don't know what I did to it, but you could see I'm trying to like have natural hair. My hair wasn't curled yet. It clearly was relaxed in a relaxed state.
Yeah.
I think I just got up, maybe threw water in it, and just started scrunching it. I don't think there's any products because at the time I didn't have.
I think that's what we did. We
Products.
just, and even if we had products, it was just wetting our hair and scrunching it,
The most I could say is maybe
and it would like wave.
Remember that line? It's ORS. Remember I used to love that green shampoo and the yellow.
Yes.
So maybe I use the yellow conditioner or something. I don't know, but that was no product. That was just.
What year was that?
Me.
So the photo I showed was
That was definitely me letting my hair go.
that
Because
was
normally
2011.
I would wrap it and it would come down much straighter. So this is like big hair. So I know I was trying to do something with
So
it.
this was college, and I think college my hair kind of started settling in a little bit. This was college, so this was 20. Okay, so this was a year later. This was 2012, after a year, and as you see, like my hair's starting to wave now, and so it went from 2011 to 2012. It kind of started to get a little wave going on.
Okay, there was
The curls were coming;
one-
they were on their way.
there was one picture that I saw of us and we both. What is this busting his hair?
What year was this?
This is we have Barack Obama t-shirts
That was November
on.
2012.
So yeah, so show. So oh my
What
gosh,
photo? When was this? This was.
what year was? Oh my gosh, look at
This
it.
was January. Oh, the one I just showed was January. That's.
All right, so
Girl, those pictures are awful.
well they are. But I'm just trying to show the hair.
Awful. Bust it.
Well, we just always love the camera, guys. Just understand that, okay? So let me just see. I'll let you choose and you're the best one carrying.
Yeah, there's definitely hope. There's always hope.
Oh, yeah. There's
Hope
always
is
hope.
on the right. Like, yes, when my hair looks like that now, yeah, there's definitely hope. But what was different from then and now is back then there was no YouTube, or if there was,
Right.
we weren't watching it. There was no YouTube. There was no Instagram. There was no natural hair movement. So I thought I was sickening. We thought we was cute.
I never paid it
and
attention.
if I had to do it all again, I probably would still think I was like, yep, this is my hair.
Just show-
Like,
see,
this is
you
it.
could see, like, you could see that the curl was there, but there's still transition because
Ew,
you see
girl.
the long.
So
piece.
we were transitioning together. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Love us some match. Girl, is your lips poked out, girl?
Girl,
You
probably.
in duck face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Girl, you had me doing all that crazy stuff.
2012.
That was 2012. Okay.
I think my favorite year was. When was this? Okay,
Wait.
this was a leap.
No, that wasn't.
This-
2012.
this
That
is 2014.
This is 2008 because
No,
Barack.
it's
We had the
not.
Barack Obama.
He
Should've
ran
gone.
twice.
We wore him again.
Yeah, I think
We
this is
dug him up and-
2012.
Oh, we dug him up and dusted him off.
2008. I had long
Okay.
hair. My hair was longer.
Okay.
So we dug him up again.
Dug him up. Who wore pearls when you had to vote the first time around? Remember that was supposed to be a thing. You had to wear pearls to go vote.
And so, okay, so now, so this was 2012.
Let me see. I'm out.
This is
somebody got to stay in the comments.
Right.
Go back to the comments.
This is 2013. Now curls are really starting to come in. I think I even dyed them red. So 2013, you can still see like the little strings kind of there, but the curls are coming in tighter now. A year later, getting tighter. So like as the years went on, they got tighter and tighter and tighter.
We did, and we often talk about it, doing a transition video.
I know. It just
But
seems
it's
like
it's
so
like
much
right
work.
now what we're doing, going through these pictures, this is how much like work it takes to do that. But we need an updated one. We do have one, but we did it the first year we were on the channel, which really you guys didn't really know us, and you guys have actually seen our journey kind of evolve on the channel. So it is time to kind of do an updated one.
Probably. And we've never done one with pictures.
Oh, we just talked about it the first time?
Yeah, we've never
Oh my
done.
gosh, we did that.
So this was 2014.
Yeah.
Another year later. Curls, so another year later. Curls in the front. I think by this point I was using the Demon brush. Curls are even tighter. And then this is LoriAnne's curls in 2014. So even...
That was fresh, brand new. I had never had highlights before. That was the very first time I ever got them. And I never got them back, like, to me that was like perfect coloring. Ashy, nice, and of course never let it just stay like that. I had to keep going back and going back. And that was just like one of very many times. But that was the very first time I ever had gotten highlights in my life. And I never could get that back. The perfection of that, those highlights.
Oh, this is 2014. What year is this?
Okay, Ina Ade said, I transitioned 12 years ago, no YouTube. Yeah. We just we didn't know the terminology, we didn't know right or wrong, like we just did what we did.
Yeah. And there were no like rules, like, you know, deep condition twice a week, do this, do that, do this, like we just stopped using heat and chemicals.
Duck lips.
And just went from there. Duck lips. Was this 2015? Oh, this was 20. Was this 20?
It takes a lot of patience. Once you wrap your mind around that,
And then
that it's a process.
Yeah.
Even what we went through since October in our hair and the shedding, we came on week after week, you know, talking about our hair and all the shedding and all the damage, and now you see like it. When I thought about it today, I said, okay, we're almost kind of like in May, and I said back in December, I was thinking, that's what made me think about the length of my hair. I said my hair was pretty short still in December, and I said now we're almost in May, so that's 5 months. Time flies.
Yeah.
Like really, when we were sitting there by the Christmas tree at Christmas time, and it's been 5 months since then. So our hair has definitely stopped the shedding and definitely has grown.
Where are the keys?
the keys, they're not over there? Are they in my purse upstairs? Are they on the ledge? Check my purse upstairs in my room.
Oh, Adam's gonna go to work.
Sorry, last one. I think 2015 was my favorite year. And then, like, from there, my hair just grew. So that's how my hair basically is. Like, just blonde, and then from there, it just kind of grew long. But 2015 was my favorite year.
He ate the whole bun in 10 minutes.
Aw, he ate all those treats. Give him some water, because those things are kind of salty, I think.
It took him 10 minutes to eat the whole bowl.
Wow, Nanny Diary said this August will be 16 years since my last relaxer.
Wow. Hey.
Yes, Becky Neufeld. Ours dries fairly quickly, depending on the weather. But even if the weather is cold, like today, it's kind of damp and pretty cold. And how I dry my hair, air dry very, very quickly. We'll get in the car, we'll ride around. And if it's cold out, and today was like drizzling a little bit, so I didn't want the humidity and all that. So then we just kind of put the heat on in the car. And because it's not like a heat, like we're sitting in front of a heater at home, the heat in the car kind of is more dispersed. And no matter how much you turn it up on high, it's never quite like sitting by a heater in the house. So the combination of the heat and the window, I think you need cold and hot to dry your hair. And it dries pretty quickly. Why am I so far behind me? I'm still looking at that.
So we were asked, when was the last time
Where's the purse?
we straightened our hair? Okay. Girl, when was the last time you straightened your
The
hair?
last time I straightened my hair, I would say, it was this go round when I big chopped again in 2016 because I had to big chop my hair after going natural back in 2009. Then in 2016, because those that are new on the channel, those that don't know, I have multiple sclerosis and I had to take medication that damaged my hair. So I kept trying to hang on to every strand, but it just was at the point where you just have to chop it off at that point. So I did, and I started all over again. And I was so not used to my texture with short length. I was so used to having long hair and having curly hair, but once you big chop, oh my gosh, like your hair's healthy again. But then with the help comes the shrinkage and your natural length, and I didn't know what to do. So what did I do? I went and ordered myself a curling iron from Amazon. And every morning, Taylor would smell the curl. She's like, girl, you gotta stop with that burning of your hair. I just didn't know what to do. So I would take the curling iron and like, kind of like straighten it out again and do like, kind of like, you guys will see, I'm gonna show you that picture. And she's like, She said, Ma, since you're trying to get your hair healthy, you've got like to embrace your texture. And that was the most difficult time of my life. I just was not used to it. It's one thing to go natural and say, okay, like you're happy because you have some length. Now it's the real deal where you can push through a big chop and embrace your length. And that's how the channel got started, because you brought me on the channel so that you could show people. You're trying to give me like the confidence. You're like, show like because at the time it's TaylorAnne. For those that are new, every week we're getting but every week we're getting new people. So the story, bye baby, be careful. So Tay at the time it's TaylorAnne, and she told me to come on the channel to show you guys my length, and I did, and you guys loved me. But that kind of built my confidence slightly, kinda. But that's at that point I had to embrace it, because I went right back to the curling iron. I just didn't think I could just stay natural with the super short curly length. So let me show you how short I had to cut it, and what I started out doing, and then I just kind of like stopped doing that. Back to the pictures.
Melissa, I don't really have a set time, like, okay, it's been 3 months, let me cut my ends. I cut them when they need it. When I see that they're, or you tell me I need it most of the time. I cut my ends when you tell me I need it. When they just kind of start getting pointy, or I start seeing like fairy knots, or maybe a little bit more like breakage when I'm detangling, then it's time to cut my ends.
Where would I find that? Oh my gosh.
So are silk presses permanent? Can you come back from a silk press? I know there have been some people I've seen who have done like, who are natural, like just like as fully like completely transitioned, big chop, grown out, like whatever, and they do a silk press and it damages their curls. What's a silk press?
Yeah,
what exactly is a silk press? How is it different from just, you know, going to straighten your hair? Is it something more permanent that lasts like a couple weeks, or what's a silk press?
Let me see.
Silk press are not permanent. Okay, so how is it different than just like grabbing a straightener and straightening your hair? Juana, we haven't used the LUS brand, the, what is it, Kinky Coily formula in a while, but when we did it as a one and done in the video, and we used it a few times after that, like it's a great wash and go, but we just try so many things. We have so many products here that sometimes like we just don't go back to a product, and it doesn't mean it's a bad product.
Right.
We just don't go back to it. So, but the LUS products are good products. The product that we use as a one and done was really good. And they have a great deep conditioner as well that's on my shelf. I love that deep conditioner.
All right, so why don't we just, all right, so show that length. All right, so this is the length I had when my hair started getting damaged. That's what I had. That was about the length.
Why is your face so bright?
Because my face is always bright.
So, it was like that. It was basically the way it looks now to bring it down a little bit longer. A little bit longer.
Right,
It was like here.
All right, then I had to big chop, and I didn't know what to do. So what I started doing was kind of like slicking it back. It looked very deceptive. It looked like it was just like wearing my hair in a ponytail, because as it got damaged, I just kept slicking it back in a ponytail so that you couldn't really see the damage. So I did that, and then when I cut it all off, you really couldn't tell.
The volume. Yeah, I know. No.
Yeah.
Your hair, I don't want to say it used to be sickening, like it's not sickening now, but when it was like that, those years, like it was. Oh, girl, you skipped over it, girl.
Wait, which one?
Girl.
It's in order. All right, so then I have to show when I big chopped it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's when I slicked it back. All right, so where was that at?
Wasn't here.
No, what? No,
Yeah, it was somewhere in the
middle. No, I was
middle.
up here. I was on my way to. All right, so right there, basically, is how I started slicking it back.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So this is when I cut it. And started wearing it like that. That's how short it was. There's no length in the back at all. It's just like it's straight here to my head. Just right there.
It was gone.
It was gone. And I didn't know what to do, so that's what I started doing, just slicking it back like that. Then...
What year was that?
that was
Was that
2016. That was the Christmas of 2016 because I cut it November, right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
2016. All right, then I didn't know what to do, so I got a hold of a curling iron.
Oh, we're talking about your curling iron time?
Yeah, the last time I put heat to
Right.
my hair.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
were using them curling irons.
All right, so you got to do.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that's the curling iron. So at that point,
Horrible.
at that point, I figured I could start using the curling
Horrible.
iron again. And you said,
I'll say it so y'all don't have to.
all right. So you told me to stay away from.
Don't
back
come
away
for don't
from
come
the
for
curling iron.
LoriAnne.
And see
Don't
that
come
at
for
that
her.
point, you could start seeing. You could see if you hold it up again. You could see the thinness because I said that I suffer from male pattern baldness. So that's why I went natural to begin with, so that my hair would always stay full.
And the first
All right.
time you went natural, it was like a transition. So your length has always been about here. So even
Yeah.
though it wasn't curly, it was still here. But
Yeah.
now this was the first time you had to big chop it, and your curls were tight and they were super short, and
Yeah.
you didn't know what to do with them. So you slicked them back, and then you went on Amazon and bought not one but 2 curling irons.
So that if
And
it broke,
you-
so if it broke down, I'd make sure I have a
I'd wake
backup.
up in the morning, I'd be like, I'm like, are you like cooking hair? Like,
Yeah, it
I
was-
was sick
it
of the
was
burnt
awful.
smell of hair.
But then after that,
That's a curling iron job. Someone said, "Girl, what were you doing with it?"
I was trying to capture the
tousled?
fullness, the tousled, like not bothered look. I was trying to give myself some confidence, y'all. Okay, and I just wanted like the not bothered look, the big full hair look, but there was no hair there to get big and full because of the thinning in the top, and I needed my natural hair to have the volume. So after that debacle, I had to embrace my curly hair, and I did, and that was really rough. That was in December, and it was very, very difficult. And I think by March, I tell the story over and over, but I'll retell it. So it was the Friday, it was Good Friday, and I remember I had to go to church for a play rehearsal, and at the time, Jay was here, and he was outside honking the horn, like basically like, come on down, like we don't want to be late. And I wasn't used to doing anything with my new short curly hair. So I think that day, I had tried Miss Jessie's, and my hair just looked a hot mess. Okay, I
curly
tried to go
meringue.
back to the old familiar, and I used to use Miss Jessie's when my hair had length to it. So I tried that, but it was just short. I just wasn't used to it. And it wasn't probably too different from what it is now, but at the time I just wasn't used to short and embracing like the short length, so I just didn't know what to do. But I had to go down and get in the car, and I had to go to church in front of all the people at the play rehearsal, and it was awful because it's just like all eyes on me, because don't forget I was masking the fact that I had cut my hair so short. I just kept slicking it back, and they just thought it was just me wearing my ponytail. No one paid attention to the detail that the ponytail, there was none in the back. It was just literally me slicking it back. But when I wore my hair like that, you get all the questions, oh my God, you cut your hair, oh my God, you cut your hair, I liked it longer, all that. Well, what can I do? It's too late, it's gone. So that was a hot
Somebody
mess.
said it to you at church.
Yeah.
She was like, I liked your hair longer.
Yeah.
As if you could just glue it back on your head. Like,
So if I could deal with that Good Friday, it took from that night till that Sunday morning to get some confidence. And Sunday morning, I think this is pretty sickening now. This is sickening. All right, Sunday morning, this is me and you. This is you with what did you have there? What kind of curls did you have?
I was testing out some type of rods or
Yeah.
wait, where am I showing?
You're showing the Easter's,
Okay.
the Easter Sunday
Okay,
picture.
don't pay attention to my hair. It looks awful.
All right, so that's by Sunday.
Yeah.
It was super short, but I practiced it over the weekend, putting in product, trying to get rid of frizz, embracing what it was, the length. Don't forget, I went from the big voluminous hair, when I had the red blouse on, to this now. And I was pretty okay with that. So, but it just took confidence and I think I watched Karen Guy at the time. I watched one of her videos, and she said, whatever you do yourself a favor and just go out into the world. She said, you go through that very awkward stage when you cut your hair. She said, it's like the Gumby phase. She said, because it's not long, it's not short, it's just very awkward. She said, but I'm telling you, you have to go out in the world and embrace it. And she said, you'll never turn back. And I didn't. When I pushed myself through that Friday night, nothing could be worse than that Friday night. By Sunday, anything was better than that Friday night. And so at that point, I really did, and I never went back after that. And that was the second. This is what my hair is at now, give or take a few highlights and haircuts and all that. But that was the second journey right here, this one that you guys just saw. And then that was that Sunday. And I think by Monday, I was taking sickening selfies now. By Monday, I think I'd gotten some highlights. I did highlights. I don't know. You always hold it up better, girl. All right, so that was cute, I thought. That was cute.
forgetting. Always your
never look back.
photographer. But yet
Always.
when you take my pictures.
Girl, I do a fabulous job. But you just have to embrace it. Easier said than done. I can speak from experience.
Hi, summertime. Hi, Ari. Glad you can make it. So, yeah.
Let me see where we're at.
What else is going on in the world, guys? You just
Okay. Sandy Sparkle said, I'm just transitioning my hair. It's been like over a year. Where are you at now in the transition? Are you cutting it little by little? Yeah, I guess it did. Mrs. Moore, it grew a lot in that 3-month period. Yeah. Thanks to you, because you told me to stay away from the curling iron.
I was like, please, please stay away from the curling iron. Transitioning takes so much patience. Yeah, I mean they're both like different journeys, whether you transition or you big chop. Because I mean, the transition, you have 2 different textures going on your head, and then big chopping, you're just going from whatever length you had to just like basically kind of scalping yourself. Like you're going straight down. So like they're both. I don't know which one is harder. They're both like equally kind of hard.
I think
it's hard.
once you do a big chop, you never really go back. I don't think I would like go back to transitioning. It's just a long process. I think I want to just like get it over with. So I think last year, though it didn't work out for me because of the highlights, I think, and all the damage that my hair had. Normally my hair does grow pretty quick, but last year I think I started out the year January 2019, big chopped my hair, big time, and thought, okay, I'll just like have fun with it growing out throughout the year, and it never really grew to the extent that it did the year before, because I think of the damage. But yeah, I didn't have a problem doing that. I was sick of the length at that point, and just wanted the hair off my head again, and kind of like start all over again. But it didn't grow like it did the first year.
Lisa Powell said, you guys really encouraged me to go out in the world during my awkward phase, and I got my first compliment, and it made all the difference. That's awesome.
Yeah, there is definitely an awkward phase, and you just really have to push yourself through it. If I didn't watch that video with Tara and Guy, like, I wouldn't have done that, and I'm glad that I did.
Angela said, LoriAnne, how's your niece's hair been doing? Bring her on the channel. We'd love to see her. Well, we can't bring her on at the moment since, we're all not supposed to be together.
Yeah.
Social
the last
distancing.
time we saw her,
Yeah, we showed her in, because they were our driver to the airport when we were going on the Miami trip to Honey's Handmade. And we recently saw her, I would say maybe like a month ago. And so it's been like a year-ish. I feel like we've seen her. We've obviously seen her before that, but like, it was markedly different when we saw her like a month ago. Like her hair, her curls are tight. What would you say? Like maybe like 4A?
I would say
maybe?
About 4A.
About a 4A, and her density.
But it's not like the last time we saw her was like transitioning.
It wasn't. Yeah, it didn't look like it was transition. I think she had just said she might have just gotten a haircut. Or something. And I was just like, I couldn't get over her curls they were beautiful, and they were just dense, and I was like, oh my gosh. So if you see her in that that Honey's Handmade vlog, her hair looks nothing like that. Like the color, the strings from the transitioning, like they're gone. It's just. It's like basically she's done, right? Did she fully transition for the most part? She's basically
I think she's fully
transitioned. Yeah. No, her hair looks really, really, really good.
Yeah. You gonna remove some of that?
Yeah. Do you know how to hide comments?
No, I don't.
Girl. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm sitting here talking. My bad. Sorry, guys. Trolls. Okay, they're gone.
Bored on a Friday night.
No, we haven't seen Little Fires, but people keep talking about it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it. I need to give it a go. Need to give it a go.
But you said that we're going to watch. This is it.
Oh, you wanted to
the
see
final curtain call.
This Is It. Yeah, you wanted to see This Is It with Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. I love
This
that.
Is It.
Did you ever see it with me? Because I've seen it so many times. But have you ever seen it? I want you to see it. Okay. Because what were we
I
watching the
saw
other
it
night?
once. Oh, we were watching a documentary about his life and legacy.
Yeah. And then
we started just like listening to his music just because we came across that documentary, and then we were like, we need to watch This Is It.
And so we shall.
Girls and Curls. Sorry, you asked that earlier. Hi, Crystal. She said, did I ever go back to Aussie? No. And yeah, no, not since I stopped using it. I know back in like 2017, 2018 was all I talked about, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I still think it's a good product, but it's just not real. It's not for me anymore. So I haven't gone back to it. I would say in at least a year, a little over a year now, I haven't gone back to Aussie. Not the co-wash, not the deep conditioner. There's just other things I'm using, and I think at this point I probably wouldn't, because I was having some issues with it. With, I don't know, kind of like moisture like penetrating my hair. There was like an issue, and I don't know, there was like some sort of issue with Aussie. After all these years of me using it, there was like an issue, and it just wasn't detangling my hair the way it used to, and I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one of these days just because. Maybe I'll try it, but.
Felicia Thomas said, hello friends in my head. Those drinks look delicious. What's in your cup? Smoothie here, and smoothie there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mine's pineapple, mango, and yours is, no, pineapple peach, and yours is
Strawberry, banana, blueberry. Crystal, I fell off a Survivor. The past 2 weeks I fell off. I fell off during the, I missed the family episode where everybody got to see their family. And so I don't know, from that week to this week, I missed it again this week, who got voted off. Like, I messed up the season. I know. But it looked like from, like, the comments I was seeing on Instagram that, Wednesday night was really good. I need to play catch up because I missed it past 2 weeks. What about the As I Am co-wash? Still using that if I'm co-washing my hair. That's basically the only co-wash I'll grab for the most part, is the As I Am one.
Which one?
The
coconut one?
The coconut.
Okay.
Yeah, the As I Am, the coconut, what's it, coconut co-wash, or the scalp one. If I'm having scalp issues, I'll grab that. But yeah, those two.
Okay, who else was
Small.
there? So Maria Eves, is it like Couflair? I don't know. I have been natural since my son was born, and now he is 15. Wow. I swear my hair is different every year. But I tell you what, the year that I just washed it with coconut oil, it flourished. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Natural hair is different.
Hi, Natalia. Thanks for stopping
Definitely is.
in. Have a good shift.
And though a lot of you guys say that my hair reminds you
sugar.
of the year 2017 when I first came on the channel and how my hair is growing and all that, it's still different. You know, it's still, I won't be able to, I think, get it to look exactly like that, because that was a year I also like brand new highlights. Highlights does stretch it out a little bit. It does slightly change the curl pattern slightly. And my hair is just really super curly now. And when you put highlights in it, it's almost like texturizing a little bit, like a relaxer. Though it goes back.
It reverts. Yeah.
But it doesn't, I don't know, it just seemed like they were always like a little bit looser and longer. And now they are,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we look at pictures and we're like, I want my hair to go back to that. And we can never kind of get it back to that. We kind of have to appreciate our hair for the stage that it's in now. I think that's what happened in 2019. I saw my bangs from 2017 or 2018. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I want my hair cut like that again. And then I liked it, but then it was like so permanent. Because like, when you cut curly bangs, like, they're just there until they grow out. And so I think I saw pictures and I tried to duplicate that, but my hair, when I got them cut the second time, was in a totally different stage, totally different.
Right.
Like, I had highlights, more highlights. The first time I got my bangs cut, my hair was darker. And so bangs on my highlights looked totally different than it looked when my hair was dark. It was just a whole lot of factors going in that I didn't take into consideration when I was just like, yes, cut bangs on me right now. And
I remember
so,
like Rick James when they were growing up.
yeah, so,
I
so when my dark hair started,
hair like Rick James on Friday Night Live. Remember, guys, her hair was darker than at the ends. It looked like she had beads because
like, yeah, my dark hair was growing in here, and then my highlights were like on the on the tips of my bangs, and you guys were like, it looks like my hair looked like Rick James. Looked like I had beads on my hair, and yeah, there was a lot of factors I didn't take into consideration. I just saw my picture from 2018, like, yes, I want that, do this, and my hair in 2019 was in a totally different phase than it was when I first got it done, so it didn't come out the same, didn't work out that time, but yeah, you kind of just have to appreciate your hair for where it is at any given point in time, which is what we're doing in 2020. I'm not getting highlights in 2020. I'm not getting no haircuts in 2020. I'm just letting my hair be in 2020.
I can't say definitively all that.
Girl, I speak for myself.
Yeah, like, I know when we come out of this, I don't know if I'll get it. I don't know. Should I get it shaped? I thought I should get it shaped more. I don't know. Joe, you around still? Yeah, no.
Girl, I'll shape your hair, girl.
No, thank you. No, I think I need it shaped. And I might have to do that.
Okay, LoriAnne the City It says, curious, what you guys do if you wash and go at night? How do you sleep with it? So, I don't wash and go at night because it's just not going to come out good. Now, some people wash and go at night. They show their curly hair routine. They wet plop at night and they can put all their products in, put it under a bonnet, and the next day it would take off the bonnet and their curls are just flowing out. My curls are not set up like that. Some people's are. Mine definitely are not. My hair would come out a flat mess. A mess.
If you plop.
Yeah, I never do wash and goes at night, ever.
What's wet plop?
Well, guys, what's wet? Like when you put your hair under a plastic cap and it's wet. It's like wet plopping.
Does it dry overnight? Or
no. Some people do it like they let the product sink in. So they put their products in and then they put the plastic cap on and they let it sit. And then, excuse me, they'll take the plastic cap off and like diffuse their hair. There's kind of like letting the products like...
The next morning?
No. Well, I don't know. Do you wet plop overnight? Can you? Yeah, Francelli Rodriguez. Go check her videos out. Her hair is set up like that. That's exactly who I was thinking about. She can wash and go overnight. What a waste of time and products. My hair would look a mess. First of all, it wouldn't even be dry. First things first, it wouldn't be dry. The parts that were dry would be flat and stringy and flat and busted.
Yeah, we love her channel too. She popped in to a live
Wednesday.
Ago.
Yeah, when we did it, we went live on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's no styling going on. Like, I used to deep condition overnight, but any type of, like, styling does not happen overnight. The most would be deep conditioning. That's about it. And then the next day, you know, rinse it out, and then I put my stylers in.
Oh, there's Diasha. How you feeling? We saw you went back to work this week.
Yeah.
I'll time to dial up again.
Oh, the Glam Twins do it, too. Yeah, I don't know what type of magic that is, because my curls, no. Nope.
Okay, so it's that time of night when I dial up. All right, so this is NYX suede lip liner in Downtown Beauty. Is it Downtown Beauty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Downtown Beauty. Oops, and then Makeup Forever at 106. Okay.
Girl, it's cute, girl.
That's cute.
Yeah, so I mean, some people can, some people can't. You know, say. I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions for eye cream?
Oh my gosh. In all honesty, if you're looking for an eye cream, I can give you a name of one because I have tons of them, but I do find that I don't use them anymore. I used to, but I don't know where I read it, and I'm sure it's not 100% true on all fronts, but I feel that an eye cream is nothing more than some moisturizer plopped in the same, like for instance, if you get one by Bobbi Brown, it's Bobbi Brown's moisturizer in a smaller jar with a bigger price. If you get, no, it is, seriously, that's what I found. If it's,
a bigger price.
If it's Lancome, you said Lancome's moisturizer in a smaller jar, bigger price. So I'm like, because the skin under my eyes, yes, I know they say that it's more delicate than all the other parts of your face and all that, but it's all going together. It's all to me. So I just do my moisturizer and just kind of like concentrate a little bit more under my eyes. It's because it's all still on my face, and so for years though I would doing the eye cream thing. So if you want a good eye cream, Lancome makes a good one. Who else?
So what's it? Tell it like it is, LoriAnne.
Yeah, but no, because
does
it's
she
been
do anything else ever?
But it's really been my experience, and for years. I mean, as much as I love Drunk Elephant, you guys know I love Drunk Elephant skincare. They have a little Shaba or something, and they have another one with
Miss Moore said Ole Erickson, the Banana Bright Eye Cream. Is that the one you just gave me?
Yes.
I love
yeah,
that. You gave it to me. I was like, oh, and the primer.
Yeah.
Or like was it the moisturizer, the primer? I don't know. It's all like yellow.
I think we had
love
it in the video that we did a few weeks ago. We were putting on our makeup before we were gonna film, and we just kind of like went live in the afternoon, and I gave you the primer and the eye cream because I had the eye cream for months and I never used it. I keep buying eye creams, but I never really use eye creams because I realized that when I'm putting on the moisturizer on my face, I just put it under my eyes. So I'm like, what's the sense? And right then you can start seeing the lines like plump out. So I'm like, why am I gonna just like add that extra layer? Now I'm having extra, and I don't care how much they say they're unscented and how they're not an irritant to your eyes. I have yet to find one that does not make my eyes water and get red. I just have not. So I just do the whole moisturizer thing.
You be going ham with products. So like, do you like gunk it on and it gets in your
No,
eye?
not at all, because they always say like the little, like your ring finger just ever so, because that's like
just
the
like
tap,
kinda
the
like
light.
underneath, right?
Yeah.
You be going ham?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, I don't. And so I don't know why, but also I think there's like sticks. Oh, here's another good one too. Also, all right. So then there's one here, Becca, anti-fatigue under eye primer. Okay, because what I'm looking for is moisturization under your eyes. So this is a good one. Also, I have, this was a good one too. Over makeup. This is Kate Somerville, and I use this. I like these because these are like balms, and so like I would just do this now, even with makeup on. If your eyes are feeling dry, you just kind of like do that, and that it takes that dryness away.
It didn't take your makeup off either.
It didn't take my makeup off, no. So it just adds a little bit of moisture under your eyes. But if you want something with like all the ingredients and everything in it, like I said, the last time I really kind of like took it seriously like that, maybe it was like Lancome I stopped at, Bobbi Brown, that one. But I'm talking like $95 when you can buy their moisturizer for half that price. So I would have to say that I'm not really a fan anymore of eye creams because I have not used them, I would say, in at least 2 years, and I have not seen a problem under my eyes in that area.
So there's a question on the floor for what is the best gel for 4C hair? I found a gel that seems pretty universal for a lot of people is the Uncle Funky's Daughter gel. Would you guys agree with that? The Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator.
Veronica Glover said you should try the one you gave Tay. The eye cream, you mean? I did.
Do you think she just handed stuff over without using it first?
I know, you loved it. We're two different complexions to begin with, so you couldn't believe like immediately how it kind of like took away the darkness, because that yellowness really blended in with your skin tone. Whereas to me, that yellowness just really stood out. It didn't really blend in with my skin tone. So, I didn't really see it. To me, it just kind of like drew more attention to that area. But I did try that.
So Glenda, learning how to co-wash 3B, 3C hair, do you still condition afterward? So I always did. Like, so, for the,
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I would say something, like sometimes I did, sometimes I did. So like I'm thinking about the Curlsmith co-wash, like I would put that in, detangle my hair with it, and not go in with the conditioner. The As I Am coconut co-wash, I would put that in, detangle my hair with it, rinse it out, and just go in with my stylers. So actually, no, for me, I probably didn't condition. Although, if it was Aussie, I think it depends on the line. If it was Aussie, I would go in with the Aussie co-wash, and then go in with the 3-Minute Miracle, and then rinse it out, and then go in with my stylers. So I think it all depends on you. Same with shampooing and conditioning and deep conditioning. Some people, if they're going to deep condition, they will shampoo, condition, deep condition, or they will just shampoo their hair and then go in with a deep conditioner, which me and LoriAnne are different like that. She'll just shampoo and go in with a deep conditioner because she's like, why waste conditioner when the deep conditioner is going to do what a conditioner is going to do, but more intense.
Right.
Me, I like to do shampoo, conditioner, and then deep condition. I just need all my steps. So
See, who said that?
I think it's totally up to you.
Kim Gregory said, do y'all use face masks? I use Teamy green tea matcha detox face mask. It's really good. We do. We went down to the store in New York. I think their flagship store, or their opening or something. Innis, is it Innis? That's just the name of it. Innis, or is it Innis?
Innisfree.
Innisfree. Okay. And they had so many down there. So I kind of like, when I do face masks, we got so many that day, not only from just like going down visiting the store because they invited us down, but just like shopping around, like before the whole like got together, we shopped around and got so many different ones. As much as I love skincare, as much as I'm into skincare, I don't find myself really kind of like putting the ones that you try to fit your little eye holes in your nose and all that. They never line up properly on my face for some reason. I just struggle with that. So I kind of put masks on that I can rinse off. Like last night again, I did the Drunk Elephant one, which is that one that I use, that glycolic one. Oh my gosh, what's that pink one that I use? It's my favorite one. You tried it. Did you try that one? And it, I mean, it like immediately burned your face. Like it's a serious glycolic mask.
Yeah.
And you do it once a week.
Oh wait, so that's a sheet mask. You're talking about
Yeah, I don't do
mask.
sheet masks. Yeah, I can't. We have so many, but I just.
Wait, so when you were talking about Innisfree, you were talking about a sheet mask.
Yeah, somebody asked, do we do masks? We put masks on our face.
Okay.
And I said, yeah, we had so many from Innisfree.
Yeah.
And back during that time when we were going there, remember every night we were doing them?
Mm-hmm.
And then once they were gone, they were kind of like, we're gone. But I just kind of like struggle with that whole putting it on my face. I kind of like the ones that you can just squeeze out and put it on your face and rinse off. But I don't actually do those masks that you put on your face and then take off.
Sarah Fantina, don't subscribe to the co-wash ministry. I'm a religious shampoo girl. So funny. So Glenda, I saw she said she tried the Jane Carter
Baby facial, yes.
the Jane Carter Curls to Go co-wash, and it was rough, so I'm confused. So just because it's a co-wash doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Just like with any product, like not every single gel is gonna work for you, not every single leave is gonna work for you, like, and so on and so forth. So there are co-washes I have tried that I'm like, I do not like this. Like the Curls Blueberry Bliss co-wash, I don't like that at all. And for me, I can like eyeball a co-wash. Like I used to co-wash much, I would look at it, be like, nah, this ain't it. Yeah. I know this ain't it. Like it has to look like the As I Am. It has to kind of have that chunky kind of oatmeal feel. Like it has to look like that. I'm looking for something in a co-wash for me to know it's gonna work. Mm-hmm. The Jane Carter one, it was good. It was alright. It was alright. It wasn't, I don't think it was up there in my favorites. Maybe it was at one point, maybe it's not. But yeah, if you find that you use it and your hair feels like rough or it feels dry after, then maybe it's just not the right co-wash for you. It's like, nope, this ain't it. Gotta try something else. So
because all co-washes are not created equally. We found that even between the two of us, where I'll hand over something to you, and because it didn't work for me, you rave over something, and I just don't see what the rave is. I mean, you have been raving about that As I Am for years, and I've used it, but not to the point where you rave over it. And I don't know if you ever really raved. Did you rave over the Camille Rose one that I raved over?
I liked it for a point in time. And I think I even bought my own, the Creme Restore.
The Creme Restore that you guys know I raved over that. So, and then yet I thought, okay, Creme Restore by Camille Rose is fabulous. I'm like, I want the caramel one, and I got that. It didn't have an ounce of slip to me. So they are all different.
Mm-hmm. Have a good night, Melissa. Bye.
Bye.
Ari said, I have a question. If a man direct messages you on IG asking how you are doing, but the conversation never goes anywhere beyond that, what would you do? I know my answer, but thoughts. Keep it pushing, right?
Did you answer how you were doing? If he asked how you were doing and then you answer and then he doesn't say anything else, keep it moving.
You don't know that Maine? You don't know him? That's weird, though. That was kind of annoying. It's just like, why even say anything in the first place? I want my 30 seconds back of reading this message. Blessedness.
Okay, so Faith Bland said that vegan cleanser milk from Camille Rose is amazing. You don't even need a conditioner. Okay, so we have all the cleansing milks we got in our haul as of late. I haven't used them yet, though, still. We're waiting to try them out in a video that we haven't gotten around to yet. But I haven't tried those cleansing milks. That's smart. Marie Eves, Claire, okay, she said she uses her shampoos for her hand washes since we are running out of soap and the conditioners as my stylers. Okay. That's smart.
Yeah, she said she didn't care for the Camille Rose cleansing milk.
Who didn't? Oh, she didn't? Okay.
So, Ari, after the fine thanks, there was nothing else? So what did he ask you? Did he say, hi, how are you? And you said, I'm fine, how are you? And then he said, fine, thanks, and then that was it? I mean, if you wanted to keep the conversation going, you could say something else after the fine thanks, but he sounds kind of dry to me.
If you didn't bring any conversation to the table.
What?
I guess that's the way you could do it. Sandy Sparkle said, do I use hydration mask 1 week protein another week, moisture another. If you only wash your hair once a week and you want to spread it out that way, sometimes we'll do we'll do both in a day or every other day, depending on how often you wash your hair, I would guess, and you have to kind of know your hair. There was a point where I put protein masks in my hair all the time because my hair loves protein. So I would shampoo or co-wash my hair and then go in with protein conditioner. So it just depends on what your hair can take.
This is interesting. Curly Gab said, I want to dye my hair, but I'm scared I will lose volume. Any tips? How would you lose volume with dye? Like, I know we get our hair bleached for highlights, and our curls can get stringy for a few days, and we deep condition them like crazy, and our curls come back. But with dyeing, like changing your hair color, like say you want to go from black to, I don't know, red or blonde red or like whatever, does that affect the curls like that as well? Those of you who dye your hair? Because I would say the same thing. Just get a deep conditioner, like bring it back, and do what you've always done. That's what we do. We bleach our hair, and then for like a few days we deep condition it, and then we style it like normal, and bring all our health and volume and all that kind of stuff back.
Yeah. Do you think putting color in would take the volume away?
That's what I'm asking. Like, I know bleach does.
Right.
It takes our curl pattern for a few days, but does dyeing do that? Color can loosen the curl pattern. Okay. If you go darker, it shouldn't affect the volume.
Says the dye can make the strands thinner if you do too much at once. Okay. Color can loosen the curl pattern. Wow.
Do you plan on doing it yourself, or? Y'all, I know we're all in the house, but don't do anything cray now. Cutting your own hair, and oh my gosh, I was watching like a reel of people who like hair dyes gone wrong, and all these women were on there and they were like bleaching their hair like crazy colors, like purple and blue and green, and like you see them and they're like smiling like they're getting ready to do a tutorial, and you see their hair and then they hold up like the manic panic like green dye, and they're just like, and then you see them mixing it up or whatever, and you see them applying it to their hair, and then they'll go like this, and when they pull it back, they're like pulling their hair out of their head.
Why? Because they're
I don't know,
hair?
Something went wrong, and it was just videos and videos and video, like it was like a compilation of videos like that. Wow. And I was just sitting there like, and like I think it was to get people like, don't do it at home. Don't
really?
Just don't. Like I know we're all on lockdown, but don't do this. Like,
has anybody done anything with their hair since we've been on lockdown? How do you call it? Has anybody been tempted?
Yeah.
To do
anybody been tempted to cut your hair?
Confess.
Dye your hair? Don't do it. Just wait. Unless like you really know what you're doing. Don't do it.
Wow, Sassy T said, aloha from Hawaii, land of humidity and prayers. I cut my hair in the front of my hair because I was mad one day doing it. Cut yourself some bangs.
Oh, Michaela Reese, I've been learning to French braid my hair.
Oh, okay.
That's a good something. I should learn how to like braid to my head. I need to learn how to do that.
I didn't see that, the Clark Sisters movie. The Clark Sisters, are those the gospel singers? Weren't they at Aretha Franklin's funeral? They were like sitting in those seats down front.
Are they gospel singers?
I think they are. That's what I'm asking. That's the only name I can think of when I saw that. Because they got to sit in the seats down front.
Hi, El Bossy. She says hello from ATL. So ATL has been liberated, right? of sorts. So Georgia, y'all are allowed to go back to doing everything you're doing, right? Those of you who are in Georgia, how do you feel about that?
Okay, that was them. The movie was good. Okay.
Yeah, gospel singers.
Yeah. And so Ashley cut about 3 inches off her hair.
Anisha, she said, girl, I'm in Georgia, I'm not leaving the house.
Right.
They literally open businesses that are not essential. Yeah, that's what I heard. That everything's open. They said bowling alleys, restaurants, bars, like movie theaters, like open them up.
Mm-hmm.
They're the first ones. Or I don't even know. Certain states we hear about, certain we don't. Like what's going on in like Oklahoma or South Dakota? Like we don't hear about those states. We hear about California, a little bit down south. We hear about the states up here where we are. Like but some other states, like what's going on in Nevada? Like
Never had a lockdown.
who didn't have a lockdown?
None of those states had a lockdown.
Oh, none of those states had a lockdown? Oh, okay.
There's like 8 of them. Those ones you never heard of, a lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Was that because it wasn't affecting them?
They didn't care.
Oh, okay. Tiger King is going on in Oklahoma. Okay. Kim Gregory said I was tempted to perm my hair. So was LoriAnne a couple weeks ago. You said quickly you just wanted to put it in and take it out and see if it would like loosen your curl. Girl,
You would look.
crazy. And I would
I
tell
know.
you. I would tell you every day.
I did, because who said it earlier that every year your hair changes? Every year your natural hair changes, and it did. And I was just finding my hair just tighter and tighter and tighter. I said I know I could never live it down. Number one, by you, but you guys would be shocked because we're supposed to be embracing our natural texture. But I just feel like the healthier my hair gets, the curlier it gets, and the curlier it stays. And I think that once my hair was damaged last year, and it's past the damage phase, it's so healthy. I'm just not used to all of this volume, and so I had a moment, but you talked me out of it.
Yeah. But no matter what your states are doing, just be smart.
Yeah.
Be cautious. Be careful. For those in Georgia, does that include schools too? Are schools open? Are kids going back to school? Colleges? Is that for that too?
I don't know. Is that?
Yeah. Why would Florida open their beaches? Why would they do that?
That was like, remember back when, and then they had all those cases. The stylist can wear a mask and still work.
Lampstar, I'm late. What is your hair wearing? Curlsmith, their new air dry cream and hydro flex jelly as a washing do.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Video out Sunday.
Video out Sunday. Coming at you. First things first, water. Tay's coming through with the nail polish during quarantine. Yeah, that's what I got new. I picked up a whole bunch of colors at Target a couple weeks ago.
Let's discuss this nail painting all of a sudden.
Why?
We wonder why. Why is she painting her nails all of a sudden?
Because the Curlsmith
Week after
vitamins,
week.
the Curlsmith vitamins have them growing, and they want to be painted.
Okay, I'll let it go at that for now.
Girl. Bye. You want me to paint your nails? Is that the problem?
No, thank you. Because guys, if I wanted to not work tonight, if I wanted to take a night off because my neck was killing me, I couldn't.
Why couldn't you?
Because we have to go live for certain people at times.
Girl, bye.
Hi, certain people.
Girl, don't get these people started, girl.
I know.
Thank you. LoriAnne does not have tea. She doesn't have anything. She has nothing.
It's not mine to spill yet.
Does the new Curlsmith styler smell like mint? No, they don't. They smell like, to me, I said candy.
Yes. You did. Oh, God, my neck again. You did keep saying that. See, I really should be upstairs on a heating pad, but I couldn't. I wasn't allowed to.
Girl, you didn't even ask me to not go live tonight. You
It
were
wasn't an option.
picking out your outfit and jewelry this morning, girl.
Spill it. Spill the tea. I can't. Tay, you have a quarantine boo?
Yeah. If you want to call them that. A little more than that, but quarantine boot, yeah, because social distancing, so. I just realized there's 352 people here. Hi, 352 people.
Hi, 352 people.
That's
you
not
guys
why my
about?
nails are painted, though. Now we know why her nails are painted. That's not why my nails are painted, though. They grew, and they were looking like busted, so I was like, let me put some nail polish on them. I can't paint my nails?
Of course, you did.
Oh, I did.
You can and you did. Till time to spill the tea.
Can we ask PG-13 questions now? Faith Land, go ahead. LoriAnne says hi.
Hey, look, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Apparently she is.
Girl, what do you want me to say, girl? What would you like to say?
Can I just say that, okay, so early this morning, guys, there I was minding my own business as usual. And someone got a phone call and they were excited that some people were going to be on live tonight. And they know they're more excited early in the morning. I'm like, oh, that's right, it's Friday Night Live tonight. Oh, yeah. And here we are.
Girl, I had no idea you didn't want to go live with your broken neck, girl.
Well, no, because I did. I know Friday nights, this is what we do, especially during quarantine. Like, we're having so much fun doing this. But, you know, as the afternoon evolved and my neck was killing me, I really could have put my legs up tonight and just, like, watch TV. Like, my neck was killing me. Actually, it's worked out, though, a little bit. Still not 100%. But I wouldn't dare disappoint the quarantine boo.
Girl. No, we're not sisters, we're mother and daughter. For how much longer, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna be fired again. But I'll say this. I approve.
Okay.
That's it. And y'all will too when you find out one day. You guys will never believe it. You'll never believe it. But it's like we're all family. Trust me when I say this. You'll love it. It's like I like when stories come full circle, and you guys have been such a part of the mix, not like inadvertently to you guys, like you didn't know that you were part of the mix, but you are a part of the mix. So you guys will love it.
He has to accept the channel. He does accept the channel.
More so than us. Like he's like what are you guys wearing tonight? I don't know. And then Ari said he's in here. Where he at? I know, Dana. I need sick leave in my contract. Definitely. I should be upstairs
Did you share
now.
his comment?
No, where's Sharon's comment?
Where your finger is?
Let me
No,
see.
no, right here.
Oh. Let's see. You tell me, Sharon. Right? That's a good start. LA approves. Right? I know. Anything is better than the Kobe Bryant jersey, boo. Cray, 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 cray. Right? Busted down. Crazy.
I know we spoke after. I'm like, oh, we forgot to tell the other part of that story. Something else that was crazy that he said that was just like, you were like, what?
Yes.
Just craziness.
Time to
No.
collect workman's comp. Seriously. I know.
Who, you?
Yes, me. My neck.
You didn't get hurt on the
I was
job.
forced to. I probably was bringing down like the props for tonight. I come down here with my mirror. So I can see myself as I'm talking. Make sure every hair is in place. I can put on my lipstick. I have all my snacks, my mirrors, a couple of iPads, pocketbook with stuff in it if I need to have props. So I probably did pull something coming down the stairs.
Girl. I cannot.
I mean, I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
Blinking my eyes.
I can't.
Faith Bland, yes and yes.
Girl, say what you want to say, girl, so we can stop your nonsense, girl. I can't. Your bustedness. Peppermint oil on your neck helps. I think we have some of that.
Oh, we do? Where?
Upstairs. I'll
Okay.
slap some peppermint oil on it.
See, guys, she just said it's just slaps.
This.
I mean, yanking me around
Right
here and
there.
there.
Just rub it on. That's what I said, Christina E. As she said, stretching the sore muscle helps. Tilt your head to the opposite side and use your hand to stretch the muscle. She's an occupational therapist.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's what I said. See?
So, all right, so this is the side that hurts. So I tilt it this way, stretch it like that. Yes.
Yes,
See,
girl.
like we do, like we have therapy sessions on live. Now we have occupational therapy, physical therapy sessions.
Faith Bland, you can ask your question.
Yeah.
We're all adults here, for the most part. I
That
think.
feels better.
Is anybody here under 18?
Ouch. All right, when I bring it back the other way, it hurts again.
April Blooming said, today is my birthday and I'm sickening 54. Happy
Oh,
birthday!
happy birthday. Sickening 54. I'll be joining you.
Lisa said, we're ready, Faith. They want the question. Throw it out on the floor.
I'll be joining you next summer, not this coming summer, following summer. You know, I did sleep wrong. I don't know, seriously, like what happened. You had like weights in your room and I just started lifting weights, doing like shoulder presses, whatever, and I do it all the time. And I just had a little extra spare time and I took 8-pound weights and we're just doing shoulder stretches. Like, I don't know.
So you were doing too much. What should you have been doing? I think you should have been taking a shower for today's video or something and you were in there. So you were doing the most, and I think you also brought in a video that you thought was like hilarious, and I wasn't laughing, but you were doing like all this obnoxious laughing. So like you cricked your neck just like being annoying in that moment.
I know, because the DB machine I told you guys about, that squat machine. So they always get that they're master trainers to like take you through the different workouts. Even though like I've had it for a few weeks now, so I just do my own thing. I can't keep up with them. It's too hard. That thing is like it kills you. So, but they had a man on there doing it last night, and I just got so tickled by it because he's a master trainer, and he couldn't keep up. Like it was just so funny. He just kept like doing the squats, but then he's like, and if you have to rest, he's like, just stand up and rest. And he kept saying that over and over again because it was kicking his butt. He was the one that needed to rest. It was too much, but it was really funny. And I don't know what about that made me laugh, but I brought it to you to show you. I said, you've got to see this. I said, this is kicking this man's butt, because we thought it was just us, because you're like collapsing on the machine at night when it's your turn.
When
And,
I have to do the pulses, that
yeah.
hurts.
We paid for babysitting for dogginess at Spencer.
We still have a half hour. We paid till 10:30.
And see, I had to make him dinner tonight, and
I had to buy him something at the grocery store when I was there.
and so he watches dogginess while we're on live.
Faith Bland said the question is up. Where it at? I don't see it. Where is it?
LoriAnne doing the most. When am I never not doing the most? I'm always saying just busy.
Tara, I don't know about that. So let your daughter massage your shoulders tonight while you lay on your back. I don't know.
While I
about
watch
that.
This Is It.
Can you poke your head and say hi? You want to say, see, so why you say hi? I saw it say hi, so no.
No, because my hair is terrible right now. Can't
It's not. His hair's adorable.
His hair, guys, tell him his hair looks so cute.
Come on, this is a natural hair channel. This is natural hair.
I want my hair cut.
He wants his hair cut.
No,
Like,
come say hi.
I don't want to say hi.
They want to see. Oh, see, now they want to see. Now they want
I
to see.
know, like, I
It's
know.
natural hair.
you gotta say, yeah, his hair.
Just come poke your head.
What's that noise? All right, yeah, no. And so I think his hair looks adorable, and he likes his hair. Don't forget he's military, so he likes it super short.
Come down lower.
Or
Yeah, come down lower.
Or does he? All right, there you go. All right,
Can't even fit.
all right, let's see.
Here, push the table back. Come sit.
All right, now that's Spencer. Oh, doggy must be a part of
Doggy's
the
not
action.
having it.
Doggy, come on around here. I'll get
See,
you.
his hair is typically like super low, but now it's growing out.
Okay. He wants his babysitter back.
Okay, you have to go back to doggy.
See how doggy gets? Doggy is running the show
He's
around
upset.
here. He's having none of this.
No party unless he's
You
invited.
cannot have anything going on unless he's part of the mix. Spencer will come home from work and he'll be telling a story from work. Nope. Unless he's holding doggy in his arms, doggy's having none of it. See, it looks good. Hey, Spencer, it looks good. I love his hair. It looks nice. It looks good. Your hair looks fine. Seriously, his hair is cute. Hi, Spencer.
Was that Adam or Spencer? That was Spencer.
That's Spencer. That's the oldest one.
Yeah. It's adorable.
That's good.
Spencer's single. Yes, he is. They look so much alike. We look alike.
Yeah, Spencer is so over it. He was so over it, guys, that he just casually said to me he found someone that was going to cut his hair. And I said, what? And all right, so all right, I know it's his job, and everybody has to, like, he's an essential worker. He works like, I guess, in insurance or something. I don't know, working with computers. So, okay, I couldn't stop that because he had the option of staying home, but I know some people get more motivated when they're actually, on the surface of the job, whatever, in the building. So I'm like, okay, so I dealt with that. Daily he goes and daily comes back, and we've been okay up until this point. He comes in and he does what he has to do, wash the hands and all that. So we're pretty safe. But when he made the grand announcement, not even kind of like asking or just but just like basically saying, okay, so Saturday I'm doing this, and I'm like, doing what? And he said, oh, I found someone that's going to cut my hair. I'm like, Spencer, you are that miserable about your hair that you're going to put all of us at risk?
What do you mean miserable?
Oh, all of that us at risk. I said, you know how they say R&R, like rest and relaxation? I said, well, you're going to have an H&H. I said, a haircut in a hotel. If you get your haircut, stay up there and get a hotel while you're at it. I said, don't come back for like 2 weeks to make sure that you have none of this virus. I said, because like we're safe now. I said, well, where are you going to get your haircut?
She said like, R&R, you gonna get an H&H?
A haircut in a hotel, stay up there where you're getting it. And I said, it's not even like some people are risking their licenses and they're opening up the doors and sneaking people in and cutting hair. Not even that. He was going to go to somebody's house. I said, Spencer, it's not the person. And I hate all this. Oh, it's my brother. Or, oh, it's just my mother's friend. Like, I don't care who they are. You don't know who they've been around. I'm not talking about anyone and who they're related to and how they're related. It's not about that. I wouldn't even go to my mother's house now because Spencer goes out to work all the time, and I don't know what he brings in. It's enough for us to worry about what he brings in. But for me now to go to my older mother's house after Spencer's exposing us, I'm her daughter, but I still wouldn't expose my mother. So it's who those people have been around. So I said, you go get your hair cut and stay up there, okay, in a hotel. Get a haircut in a hotel, in H&H. So I can have R&R around here, rest and relaxation, okay? Okay. I know, guys. I'm that mother. I know I get on their nerves, but I'm not bothered at all.
I was dead. I was dying. Like,
He wasn't amused at all.
you just be saying so. Like, who says that H&H?
See, but they said I'm right though. Okay. I know. I crack you up every time. I know, guys. But these things, you think they're scripted? Like, they just literally come to my head, and then I get a kick out of myself. And when I come up with something like that, I just keep going on and on.
You just keep going. Like,
I get a kick out of my own self.
oh, there's the question. Oh, girl, you take this one, girl.
What is it?
Faith Land's question.
What are your thoughts on celibacy or saving love, making into a marriage? You want me to answer that one seriously, without offending anyone?
Yeah. So everyone's views are different on it.
I guess you can take my views, like dust them off. I was so much against that. I just feel like why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? That's the generation I came from. That's why I said you'll ask the question now and you're gonna get the honest answer, because that's
while
just,
you're on a roll right now.
yeah, while I'm on a roll right now. So I feel that try it before you buy it. All that nonsense. Like, no. I feel that I was raised a certain way, and I feel that that to me is the piece de resistance. It may not be anymore, I don't know, but I'm not gonna like have anybody use and abuse myself or like my daughter. Like, I'm like, no, where are the rings? Are they anywhere in sight? I just don't believe in sex before marriage, period.
Girl, I don't know if you can say the word, girl.
Oh, you can't? I just did. I just don't believe in that before marriage.
Demonetized.
I just really don't. I feel that you lose something, you lose like the luster of the relationship. You never have anything to look forward to. It's like getting your gifts before Christmas. It's like you never have, like, you have to always have like hope and expectations, and people just kill it all the time because they just rush and put the cart before the horse and all of that. That's just like my generation, and it worked for me. But I know I'm a relic probably now, because you guys told me I was. You said, "Man, nobody thinks like that anymore." I'm like, really? Please spare me the details. Like, I don't want to know why no one thinks like that anymore. I just don't. So that's just how I was raised, and but then you have to start getting reasonable as age progresses, and nobody's getting down any aisles, because men are, God forbid, they make commitments. God forbid they make a commitment. Okay, you know, God help us all. All right, and so because they don't, then you have to start being reasonable. You know, and maybe there's other things that women look for these days. Everybody's getting their own stuff, and you're not looking for men to like take care of you and do all that. So the mindset is just so, I'm so glad I was born at a different time. It's just more difficult to me. It's just a maze. It's like, I don't understand all the texting, and no one picks up the phone and talks anymore on the phone, so you can actually hear a voice. and you can tell so much out of someone's voice, the inflections, the pauses, you know, the truth in their voice. It's just all this texting. You know, somebody like me, though, I sound exactly in person as I do on text. I can text you right now and you will know it's me because I sound just like myself. I know how to do all the little emojis and the facial expressions and the exclamation points and the pauses and the dots to make my text sound as authentic of my voice as possible. But sometimes you lose something in the text. And if you don't care enough to ask and push further, like, what do you mean by like this? Some people just take it and get offended because someone doesn't know how to text. When I text, I am crystal clear in my text. You are not mistaken what my meaning is in my text. But some people just make a blanket statement, and you don't know. They don't put any question mark at the end. You don't know if it's a statement or a question, and it's just really weird. Texting is an art to me. Not everyone can text. So there's just a lot to relationships these days, and I think they shortchange themselves. I think that women shortchange themselves nowadays. They don't have standards, in my opinion, anymore. And I think that they spoil the men nowadays. Men don't have to do anything at all whatsoever. Just my opinion. It's my channel, my opinion. And I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in this generation.
So it's a no living together before marriage.
Nope. Not at all. Nope.
Yeah, for that one. How do you guys feel about that one? What's the incentive to get married if you're already like living together and kind of doing everything that married like couples do, just without the
benefit of clergy.
The benefit of clergy, the legality, like
that's what T always says. The
benefit of clergy. Yeah. Because then, like, you get married, and then, like, kind of, like, don't you guys, like, kind of, like, then move into, like, your own place? But if you're already living together, like, you get married. And
I have no idea. They said, why is Alive messing up all of a sudden?
I don't know. Are we messing up?
So, Kamani said, as a 16-year-old, we definitely have different views, but I'm also a male, so it's different. Yeah, I'm sure. And it's definitely 16 years old, I know. That's even younger than Adam, so I can imagine.
Younger than who?
He's 16 years old.
Oh, you said younger than Adam. I was like, wait. I was okay, yeah. Josh didn't know that we no moving in of any sorts.
Yeah. Because they always find their way in, but they never find their way back out with you on their arm to go down the aisle. You know, it's like all this living together, just moving in, but they never quite make it to the altar after that. So it's kind of like cheating, you know.
Exactly. So being roommates with benefits, not happening.
Right.
I would say live together when you're engaged.
They want to hear from your point of view too, Ted.
Well, I was raised on everything that you just heard, and I absolutely agree with that. I also think that if I was in a very serious relationship that I saw long term, then it would be my choice whether I wanted that to be part of the relationship or not.
At this point, definitely. At this point, it was.
But that was never something that was on the table. Like, you know, I dated in high school, dated in college. That was never something that was on the table. Like, now I'm in a new relationship. That's on the table. That was never on the table. So,
yeah.
But if it was something like really serious and something long term, and something that I felt, then it would be my choice at that point if I wanted to or not. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the age that you are now, and see, that's another thing that comes into the equation nowadays, that millennials are home longer than my generation was, or the generation before that. So they are adulting under your roof, and so you have to establish like the new rules and embrace the way things are, you know. And so it is a struggle. It is different to live and to raise. Well, they're raised, you know, and I know what I raised, but then the kind of world reshapes, you know, because of just the way things are. So it's an adjustment, but I think that I've adjusted quite well, because you can't be overpowering and overbearing, you know, you really just can't. I mean, I know that I have very distinct, non-bendable thoughts, but that's like for my own life. I judge myself and I guard myself. I live according to like my own rules. Though I can live with my rules, but I can't impose them on someone else, even if my children are living, my adult children are living under my roof. You have to be reasonable at some point. I mean, I'm not a tyrant, you know, so.
Someone said you meet the real person when you live together. And they said that might not be someone you want to take to the altar. I feel like that topic is it's so big it can go either way. There's pros and cons to that living with someone before you're married. It's not something I ever thought to do, but I can see why somebody would want to do it. I can see why they would want to, but
I think that, oh my gosh, it's like, yeah, like you said, it's just like so many different ways. I think, again, and for lack of a better term, guys, and you guys know my cognitive issues at times, I can't like pull the right words out, but just to move on to the conversation, I think it's cheating. I think it's like, how can you live with someone and like and get a free ride like in the beginning to know exactly what you're marrying? It's like, it's not fair. Like, why can't this generation go through what we all had to go through in my generation or the generation before that? You don't get like a pass. You don't get to explore somebody before you go down the aisle. Like, you date. That's why I always said you got to come out the bed sometime. Okay, you got to learn to know these people. So you have to learn how to ask the right questions while you're dating. It's not all about like dressing up for booze and all of that. Within reason, and go out to dinner, all that. But you still have to ask the question. This is what dating is for. Dating is not for jumping in and out of beds. It's for getting to know the person, so you know them as well as you can, so that when they ask you to marry them, if they ask you to marry them, then you know what you're getting into. The things that happen after marriage, well, you work on it together because you made a commitment. It's called commitment. That's what I said before. No one wants to make a commitment anymore. I think that when you live with them, that's just like cheating. It's just like, I want to know. I don't want to hedge my bets. Like, I want to make sure I know what I'm getting, and that's not the way marriage works.
But
yeah,
but
you have to work together.
Right, but isn't marriage such a huge commitment that why would I see what you're saying, but it's just like, why would you not kind of like, I guess, want to cheat and just kind of see what because marriage is huge, right? But it's just like, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Like, you don't get to find all this stuff out because we didn't get to find all this stuff out. You find it out like afterward.
I think because everybody wants that road, they want that escape. They want that escape in life all the time. They want to be able to say, living together, I would be so unstable. I would be a nervous wreck the whole time. Like, it doesn't mean like you're building out a relationship. You're not getting to know that person. You're trying to find out, do I like him enough, or I'm getting the heck out of here? To me, that's what that means. If someone asked me to live with them, I would be so insulted. Because to me, they're not really like putting all their money on me. They're not really believing in me. So they don't want to even marry me because they don't trust me enough to marry me. So they're like, you can move in for a while, but the moment you act up, you can get the heck out. This is what they're saying basically to me. So I don't like that. I want somebody to go down the aisle and that they invested. They invested in me so that they're going to make it work, and they barely make it work at that point. Okay, they barely do nowadays. But at least I have a little bit better of a chance if I just move in with someone and they can throw me out anytime they want to, or vice versa. So that's how you find what you want, by living with someone.
Because living together, the man has no responsibility. It's easy for him to walk away.
Right.
TaylorAnne, what do you think about prenups? I don't know if I won't be in a prenup situation, but I guess, girl, if we had Manny, if I married I don't know, let me see. If I married someone who had a lot of money, and he said he wanted a prenup, I'd probably be a little bit insulted, because it's basically saying, just in case this doesn't work out, like, you're not gonna take my money kind of thing. So they're insulting, I think. Some people find them necessary. I don't think I'll find myself in a prenup situation, but
I think, again, it's the mindset. It's the mindset already going in. It's like me, mine. This is my stuff. And I'm going to make sure you're not going to get any, because this is not going to work out, I believe. And so let me just make sure I'm going to tie up all my money just for me and me alone. Like, to me, it's the mindset of, you don't think it's going to work out. It's all of this kind of like, laying it out like in your mind, like, this is not going to work out, so you can live with me, because just in case it's not going to work out, I can get rid of you. You're going to sign this prenup because just in case it doesn't work out, you're not getting any of my stuff. It's the mindset already setting up that you don't think it's going to work out. Because anyone
so they're saying, what if we had many and we wanted the prenup? I don't know. I don't see myself doing like a prenup. Period. Yeah, if I was wealthy and asking him to sign a prenup, I don't know. I don't like the message that sends. Either way.
I don't think that I raised you that way, and I don't think I think that way, that money is everything. So I don't even think that way. I don't really care how much money I have. Like money and material things really don't mean a lot to me. You guys know I say it all the time. I call all the stuff junk and all that. I truly believe that. So material things really don't mean a lot to me. I could never feel like we could have so much money that if I got married, that'd be the first thing I'd be thinking. sign a prenup. I don't want you to have my money. I don't think that way because
Yeah.
it's just money, and you can't take it with you.
How did we get on this topic? Hi, Kira. Thanks for joining us. We're on the relationship topic, which is kind of how we end our lives. So we're talking about living with people, doing it before marriage, prenups got thrown out on the floor, so we're talking about prenups.
Prenups is fine if both parties feel the exact same way. Yeah, I mean, I can just imagine sitting in a room, you know, everybody sitting on the table with the attorneys, everybody signing it. Like, that's just weird. Like, I wouldn't want both of us to think the same way. It's just not the way my mind goes. But that's like me. I mean, it's personal to everyone and how everyone decides. That's why we're all different.
All this stuff is personal
to
the individual person. Can you get that out of his mouth? You can't eat the side we're looking at. I don't want him to swallow that. Did he already swallow it? Get that out of his mouth. Marriage is very much like a business. So I've heard.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've been hearing lately. Yeah, I really have. They're like, why let the government get involved in that? Like, they're like running the show now. They said you do everything, go down the aisle, get the flowers, have the wedding cake, all that. Just don't get married. I'm like, wow, people are really saying that. But they are saying that. It is like a business.
Yeah. Honestly, there's so many other things that I've thought about, but a prenup is definitely not one of them. But I guess whether you have money or you don't have money, it's something you guys are thinking about. Prenups. Yeah, I never thought about it.
Yeah, so Chocolate Peter said, my husband and I lived together for a year before we got married. Every situation is different. We've been together for 6 years now. And that's true. That's why I said everyone's different. I think that if you're of the marriageable age, that you are mature enough to be able to have a little bit of discernment. Not everybody's good at discerning people, but some people are. And you, at that point, would have a feel for someone. Obviously, that's why you moved into someone, whether morally or not morally. I believe in that. It's like you should be able to discern whether the person is a good person. And the moving in situation is if you're moving towards like that relation, like you know you're going to get married one day, if that's what you want. But just to casually live with someone for how long? You know, like to me, there's got to be an end game. You're moving in maybe towards like working together to get a house, and you guys can live in the same residence. Like right now, saving money. You're working together towards the same thing, working together towards. But just to, hey, you meet somebody and you move in together. Why? I just don't understand that, the moving in together.
It's above you now, girl.
Yeah, girl, gotta be.
Faith Land said, for now, I'm not dating and just want to have good, clean fun. There is nothing wrong with that. And, you know, wait for what you want. If that's something that you want and a guy's not willing to do that, then he ain't it. But I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there who feel the same way you do on that front, that they want to wait. So you got to wait for them. You got to sift through all the busted men first.
Like Love is Blind, would someone having debt make you uninterested? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because it also speaks to a deeper issue of the spending habits. Why are they in debt? Like the age.
I think it would depend on the debt. If it was something like student loans or something like that, but if they have like a $50,000 credit card or something, that kind of debt, then that's a whole nother story. Yes. If it was something like student loans, that's understandable because lots of people out here paying student loans. I'm still paying my student loans, so.
Okay, story time. I forgot about this. Remember, I was going to tell him, hope he's on. I told him to show up here. I said, I'll put him on blast. Last week after the live in the Jeep and all of that, I got an instant message. That's what they call DMs?
A DM?
Okay, DM from a sugar daddy. All right. On Instagram. And he said, he wanted to be my sugar daddy. And so he said, did I know what a sugar daddy was? And I said, basically somebody to pay my bills. And so he said, so I said, how in the world, like, did he come across me? I said, well, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he heard the live and the Jeep. So I said, all right, so, you know, I'm 52, grown woman, I can do what I want to do. I'm like, let me delve into this a little bit more. If you got money to be had, he said money was not a problem whatsoever. He had plenty of money. So I said, let me guess. I said, he said that he was from Texas. They always are. And I said, let me guess. Now you live in Iran, right? You're a doctor in Iran. Because they always are from Texas, and then somehow they end up in another country, and then they show you the mask, and they're helping with the virus, and they're over there and all of that stuff. So he said, no. I said, why in the world would you like lower your standards like that. I just want to be somebody's sugar daddy. And I said, you don't look like too bad looking, because he was all right looking, you know, just average, funny looking man. Okay. And but I was more interested in that wallet, okay? And so in the sugar daddy, okay, very much interested me, because there was a girl one time that had a sugar daddy, and she was getting a wardrobe on Twitter. She was showing the receipts, like he was taking care of her and taking care of her friends. So they do exist out there in social media. Some people are that desperate, and all they want to do is pay your bills. So I figured I'd struck it rich, okay? So, but then the game started. So I said, well, so everybody had to trust it. Oh, he needed me to trust him. I needed him to trust me. Okay. So I said, well, why don't we get started with PayPaling MADCURLS? I said, the money. Because I said, since money was no object, I said, I got a great big bill on the table right now, $6,000 for my Jeep. I said, so PayPal me the money. I said, and then I said, oh, you want to just like conversation and text? I said, okay, I can definitely do that. I said, me? I love to talk. I said, I can talk to you till you get blue in the face. But I said, just to make sure this is true, just PayPal the money, and then we can go on. So then you see like the little bubbles coming up, the little bubbles, no words. And I'm like, are you still there? Like, knock, knock, are you still there, basically? And so then he's like, yeah, he said, the thing is that he had so much money, guys. How much money did he have? He had so much money that his bank wouldn't release anything to a third party like PayPal. The bank needed, of course, what? What did the bank need?
Bank account
My
number?
bank account. I said, do you think I was born yesterday? I said, for you to rob me blind. I said, are you out of your mind? I said, I knew there was a catch to this. And I said, just go easy on the next person. I said, we're all quarantined now. I said, and women probably aren't thinking of their right mind. I said, like, I just wasn't. I said, so make sure you just go easy. I was laughing, a million laughing faces, whatever. He was living. He called me a crazy bee at the end of it. Not bothered. No, I said, I'm not crazy. I said, I was wise. I said, he's just mad because I caught on to that scam. I said, but just like I said, go easy on the next person. I said, I'm sure there'll be one out there that will fall for this. I said, but it ain't me tonight. But yeah, guys, I thought I was going to get my Jeep paid for last week, but he volunteered. He said he was a sugar daddy. I said, so that was a complete waste of my hour of time.
Like, I can't.
You get all kinds on here.
I can't. As long as I can't with LoriAnne, like, I can't either. I'm just upstairs watching her while she's like basically, I'm getting ready to get my Jeep paid for. I'm like, Ma, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I ran into the room. I'm like, Adam Spencer, you'll never guess. I said, I got a sugar daddy. I said, I was showing them text. I'm like, he said he wants to take care of me. So, I said, let's see how this goes. But no, what was his crazy name?
It was
Thomas
something.
It was.
But then the Shade Room posted like that. The sugar daddies are out, like the crazy sugar daddy scammers like
Oh,
that.
really?
And yeah, someone got and they're like, our sugar daddies like in your DMs or whatever, and people were all in the comments saying yes. So there's been like mass sugar daddy tech. Don't fall for it.
Is it a scam because they want to get your bank account
Yeah.
information? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I take the fun to like an extent, but like I'm 52, like I know all the games. I know all the games out there. So I said, when is it like basically like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6? It was just a matter of time before he asked for my checking account number. So when he came back and said, well, I just have so much money. My bank just will not release my money. Like they have to protect me to a third party. And so I said, PayPal is very reputable. Everybody uses PayPal. So like, why is he above PayPal? But oh no, his bank couldn't do that. He said, well, obviously then you don't want the help. And he's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you money. He goes, and you're not even like working with me. He said, all I'm saying is that you just give me. He said, the money will be there. Guys.
Girl, that his money won't be there, your money won't be there anymore. Be a mess. They're
Yes,
coming after the stimulus check. The stimulus checks have people going crazy. Yeah.
I know. Did we talk about that last week? The stimulus checks and all the ads out there and all these stores.
Yeah.
The stimulus check. Good night, Bernice.
When LoriAnne says, guys, yeah, you know it's about to be busted. Whatever follows, guys, it's about to be busted.
I know. And I said to him, where's my phone? Where's that message?
Girl.
I said, I think I can blast him out. Even though I told him I was. I said, make sure you show up there. I said, because he said, he wanted me to put an app on my phone so he could see me. And
the WhatsApp app or something?
And I'm like, what's that? Why does that need to see? There's nothing need to see until like the money rolls through. And so he said, I know that you probably don't look the way you look. I know that's a fake account. I guess he found me on Instagram or whatever. And I'm like, oh no, it's definitely me. And I said, to verify I said, make sure you show up next Friday. I said, the MADCURLS film would love to meet you. I said, now I'll tell the story so you can just roll in. But let me see the crazy man.
Show the bucks first.
My phone. But yeah, nope. I thought my Jeep was paid for.
Faith, you just gotta block creeps like that.
What happened?
Bye, Leslie.
No Manny, no seeing. That's right. I mean, who really? I mean, I guess there's all kinds. Like during this time, you really, I guess people that are more naive, you really could fall for that. I'm trying to think when I was younger, what kind of things did I fall for? That you really think, you know? But no. I've lived too many years on this earth. Nobody's trying to just be anybody's sugar daddy for nothing. Like
Hi,
what's the
Makeup Mama
catch?
Kayla.
Just giving people money during this time now, as hard as it is now. People just giving out money, and that he said not only was that, he said just get. Oh, the other thing was give me a list of all of my bills. So he took it up a notch. So the Jeep was the least of his worries. He said he wanted all the bills. Somehow, some way, if somebody was dumb enough to do that, he would see all the bills that like where I live, all the accounts. And somehow he would figure out like it had something to do with like taking money from me. It would ultimately end up being. So why in the world would he want? He just needed a list. He was going to take care of me. He needed just a list of all the bills that I had, and all the companies, and how he could pay all the bills for me. I would never have to worry about another thing in my life.
Xavier, yeah, we still have a P.O Box, although we can't get to it at the moment because they're like renovating the place where our P.O Box is. So there's been a few people asking, like, have you checked your P.O Box? Like, no, we can't get in there right now. They're like renovating it for some reason. So, but we still have one. Chocolate Peanut said, I feel like my parents never warned me about these things. Did you warn me about sugar daddies? Creeps? Well, you warned me about creeps online.
Well, I guess it would be like age appropriate depending on what the issue. Whenever you come home with something, I always had some experience with it. Mm-hmm. But no, at this age now, I'm telling you about the sugar daddy. So whenever you get to be, you know, older, or now like they exist. Like I don't know if anybody was offering back.
Yeah, I mean, if someone who was young was like, oh my gosh, somebody wants to pay my bills, like,
right,
or give me money, that's like scary. Like somebody definitely could fall for that.
I probably deleted it because that was. You can't get back to deleted things, right?
No, things are blocked. Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, I think you gave the highlights.
Yeah, that was the highlights. Girl, I know you're so afraid. You're so afraid, girl. I'm going to say something or do something.
Why do I start a channel with you?
I don't know. You just never know when I'm going to go off the rails.
It's time to wrap her up in about 8 minutes.
I know our babysitting service has been taken care of now. That's just going to go off duty. What's he doing?
Playing with Doggy.
He always works Doggy out.
I know, and then by the time we get him back, he's ready to go to sleep.
Xavier said, Taylor, I know you have the nasty creeps after you. You're so pretty, they just be doing anything.
You know, surprisingly, my Instagram DMs really aren't that bad. It's just people saying hi or like writing a poem. I really don't get creepy, nasty messages at all. Thank God.
Well, why do I always get the Looney Tunes one then?
I don't know.
Maybe because of the age I am, and they think that women at this age are so desperate, and they want a man so bad that they'll fall for anything, and just be so grateful that a man came in through their DMs. Because remember that show we saw, Kendall Ray? It was one of my crime channels, and she told the story of the woman that was in her 50s and fell for that guy. Mm-hmm. And so I think maybe they think that you're just like so desperate, so grateful for somebody to come into your life that you'll just accept any old garbage and believe any old story.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta stay woke, and you have to just kind of, yeah.
I saw someone ask earlier, they said during like this time, like how do you talk, how do you meet people? You said almost like it's kind of like the best time to kind of meet somebody because you can't really meet them, I guess, like in person. It's just like more like conversation. Yeah. Like the conversation should be like deeper because all you can really do is have conversations.
Right.
So
yeah, so
you just talk to the person. FaceTime.
It would be the
text,
best time now because
phone.
all you could do is talk, and that's all that. Those are all your options: is talking, asking the right questions. If somebody comes out of here with a relationship and gets stung in the end, there would be no reason for it because all you have is time on your hand to ask the right questions, and that's all you have is talk, conversation. That's all, however you can present yourself is through conversation. And to me, it would be the best time to meet someone because you could really delve deep and really get to know that person. So like all of the other stuff, the bells and whistles are gone. So it's just just the two of you getting to know each other.
Curls and Girls said, I saw a post that said, how are you ending phone calls if there's nowhere to go? Saying bye? Or what do people typically say? Like, see you later, or I'll see you soon, or I'll talk to you. Like, I don't know.
I know.
don't get it.
I'm like, okay, well, I got something to do now. Like,
Talk to you later.
talk to you later.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So makeup by Michaela said the sugar daddy messages are so bad right now.
Yeah, that they
I
even
had
made it to the shade room. Like, they're out. Sugar
I
daddies
had
are
never
out.
gotten a sugar daddy offer. It sounds just horrible to say sugar daddy, but I had never gotten a sugar daddy offer before. But I always get like creepy ones coming through my Instagram, and they're jokes. You never like open up. You always read like the beginning of a message, and you're like, don't touch it, like don't open it, whatever. Like I always just like click on it, open. Like why? Like because I don't want them to see that. I'm like I don't care if they see I open it. I saw, I read it. I'm not interested. And I
bring viruses that way, girl.
Oh really? Okay. So
She's not bothered. When her whole iPad locks down.
right. So I had never gotten like an authentic. I guess that was my first authentic sugar daddy message. But I sure was gonna milk it the game was gonna be on them. Okay, they thought they were gonna be sugar daddying me. They had no idea what I had in store for them.
Who's a shady daddy?
My shady daddy. I'm trying to get that IP address. Okay.
But you can also do like fun things, like talking to somebody, like Pinterest, like conversation starters. Like those are fun. Like you can do like would you rather questions. Just like I don't know, you got to think outside the box. Do fun stuff since you can't actually see the person in person. You got to do like fun stuff to keep the conversation lively. Google conversation starters on Pinterest.
Ms. Lala said, "Hello, ladies." Somebody said, "I am late, guys." Oh, she's late. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a dangerous game that I play because I always feel like no one could like really get a hold of me. So I just have fun texting and driving them crazy like in that way because they think they're really onto something and they just have no idea how I think, how my mind works and how my mind thinks. So I just get a kick out of it. But maybe it is a dangerous game because maybe I don't know how people do things nowadays. Could they track you down by IP messages or something? Maybe in that area of a computer or something I could be naive. But as far as like the socializing part of it,
Kira, yes it is. Boom, chicka pop, and craisins. You don't do Google Hangout, Meets, FaceTime, Tay? So for my personal life, I do FaceTime, and then for my job, I do Google Hangout and Meets when I'm like working with students, but I do use those apps. And then we're gonna try Zoom on Tuesday. We're gonna try to do a Zoom meet. And
if you guys are just in the room and you want to come to our Zoom, tickets are tomorrow
at 12
at
p.m.
12.
We put the link in the description box and in the comments. But yeah, we're gonna do a meet and greet, and it's gonna be different than just like a live stream like this because we're gonna be able to see your guys' faces too. So can't wait to meet MADCURLS fam, like face to face.
No.
Through Zoom. It's gonna be so exciting. Bring your best hairdos.
Or bathrobes.
Or bathrobes. Yes, Eastern Standard Time. Yep, 12 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Ari, I do too. I like deep conversations. I don't like idle chit chat. Yeah, men are desperate. What do we have in our hair? Tonight we have Curl Smith. They're 2 new products for their treatment line.
Yeah, their air dry cream, which is the leave-in, and the Hydroflex jelly for their scalp recipe line. Yeah, they put stylers in there. Lisa Powell, we thought so. We were like, that will be so fun. And then this is kind of just like the tester kind of to see how it goes. And then going forward, if it's something good, we could do like a Zoom meet, like let's all deep condition our hair together, or like, something like that. Like, I don't know, they could be like themed. And I was like, we could definitely do more. Because for this, there's only 25 slots. And I was like, I know that's like nothing because we have a lot of MADCURLS from that's like nothing. So we're interested to see who the first 25 are going to be, who's kind of like the quickest to get a ticket. It's, oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate that it's only 25. But
I know.
with this, it's we want to be able to have conversations, and we don't want a room. Because I know Zoom meets you can do up to 100 people, and we're like, what would be the point of that?
Yeah.
What would be the point of
Because
that?
it seems
Like,
so commercialized to me.
Yeah.
The idea, because like we do the live all the time. The only difference is that we don't see you guys.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna do something like that, we want to be able to see and enjoy each
and like
person that
talk
comes
to,
there.
yeah, and be able to have conversations.
So I don't want to just jam pack the room. 100 people. That's insane. Because how could you possibly
yeah.
keep up? So.
Thank you, Kiersh. That's my nail color. Thank you. I changed it today. It's coral.
Oh, that's cute. She said a friend of mine had a Zoom date. He sent her flowers and dinner. Yeah, see, it makes people dig deep and come up with ideas and be creative during this time.
I know, Sandy. I know, only 25 slots, but I definitely feel like we're definitely gonna do more. We're definitely gonna do more. We're definitely gonna do more. So
Yeah, we'll see how
we'll see how it goes.
How it goes.
Yeah.
How easy the process was for you guys. How easy it was for like us to kind of like navigate it like the day of, and if that 25 is like a good number, but because you guys get to see each other, because we call it MADCURLS fam, because you guys know each other as well as like you come to see us, but then you guys talk amongst yourselves, so now you actually get to put the faces.
Yeah.
Though I know that you see each other like on Instagram and Facebook and all that, but it's just something different about actually having conversation and calling out people by their names.
Oh,
and
Leah
all that.
Huggins said a friend of mine had a Zoom date. He sent her flowers and dinner.
I just said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's adorable. I love that.
Oh, Kiki
I was
Cruz
sent
is
flowers, guys.
good for 4th. Yes, you guys, she sent flowers. Ding dong. Taylor, the door's for you.
He wasn't there when my flowers were. Because, social distancing, but they were beautiful.
Think outside the box. He thought outside the box. Came to the house 7:30 in the morning when everybody was asleep, nobody was awake. So he did, social distancing. See, creativity. Looking creative. Oh, that's so sweet. Take our flowers. For me. Okay, Tay, spill the tea.
Girl, you're better at spelling tea. What tea is there to spell, girl? How tall is your boot? Taller than me, and I'm 5'1". So that's a plus.
But who has a
It's finished at 10:32.
Oh, okay, it's 10:32.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to bring the victim over here? It says, have y'all looked into starting a Patreon account? We could have certain monthly perks. We were thinking about that, and we were like making a list of the perks and all of that, because we definitely have to be creative during this time. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and if they're gonna start getting used to there's the victim, come here, baby. And I don't know how if it will ever. They always say like everything's gonna be different after this. Will it ever go back the same again? I don't know. So we do definitely have to get creative because we like what we do, but as one of my favorite drama channels said, this channel don't sparkle for free, So it takes money to run the channel, and right, doggy? My doggy, he's tired, so he's being a good boy right now.
My flowers came with a toy for doggy too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, doggy's ready to go. Oh, he's using that. He sees a tissue.
He loves tissues. Doggy, be a good boy. Doggy, be a good boy.
He's coming to you.
So, all right, so you guys, hi, sweetheart.
So how long is the Zoom meet? So it's going to be 40 minutes. So on our Eventbrite, they only let us do like 8 to like 8:30, or was like 8 to 9 or like something like that. But Zoom Meet is only letting us do like 40 minutes, which I think it's a good span of time, especially since it's not like a live stream like this. It's us seeing your faces too, and there's like still going to be like 25 people like kind of going at this. Hopefully not at the same time. We have to kind of see how it works out.
But
But 40 minutes.
Y'all need more time than that.
Yeah.
The way we talk, I know I have to be succinct.
But it's going to be 40 minutes as long as Zoom allows.
Doggy's so adorable, April Blooming said. And then we said, Kara G said, oh, so sweet. He a real one if Doggy got something too. He a real one, Doggy.
I know, he thought of Doggy Nash.
I want to be a part of that. I know, Ms. Lala, so I'm hoping that those that really, really want to those kind of things, you want to get a ticket to something, it's horrible. But that's why we said, just really don't be discouraged, because if it's a big deal, you guys know that we try to do everything to accommodate. We all just sit at home. So we'll be like, okay, that went over big, like we'll do another one.
Yeah.
So,
So you need to have the grid view downloaded.
what's that?
Okay, is that something separate? Yeah, we need to play around with Zoom before Tuesday. So that's good to know. So we can see everybody, the grid view.
Okay.
Download it. So is that something separate from the app that you have to have downloaded? Doggy's a mini golden doodle.
That sweet smile. Yeah, he's smiling because he's being given lots of attention. Yes, definitely, Cynthia Harris. We considered it that before that, it just never kind of worked out that way, because everybody's in so many different places. But I guess that's how it is with people on YouTube, and they have meet and greets. You know, you just have to get to a location, perhaps. But we would consider that, right? In-person meet and greet when this is all over.
Yeah, we always have. We just
We
we never knew kind of how to go about setting it up. But that's good to know about the grid view. Did not know that, so we'll have to find that extension then, because that's definitely how I envisioned it. Was, you know,
Yeah,
everybody,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Somebody said we're frozen. We're not freezing on our end, so maybe just click out, like click back in. That's how I have to do sometimes when I see that we're freezing.
All right, y'all. This has been fun.
You tired? You tired? You ready to go sleep?
The teeth. This
Ready
has
to
been
sleep?
fun.
Oh, you ready to go to sleep?
Thank you for joining us for another Friday Night Live. This video will be available to play back, do the replay, hopefully tomorrow. Once we sign out, we are going to private it so it can process, and then we will release it again, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been fun. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here.
And new video on Sunday. Zoom tickets go live tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is in the comments on this video, in the description on this video. You can actually even set a reminder. I guess it will like buzz your phone and say, hey, don't forget, if like
We're doing it Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. So, yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for joining us for another Friday Night Live.
Another Friday Night Live, and we will see you next time, next Friday.
Yes, and watch out for those sugar daddies. I like the way I said sugar daddy.
Don't get gooped. Don't get got. All right, guys.
All right. Good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Say bye, doggy.
Doggy saying bye.
Doggy, say bye. Doggy, say bye.
Doggy.
Bye-bye.
You think bye? Okay.
All right.
Bye.